Live chat will appear here. Oh, I don't need two sets of glasses. Ha 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 ha.
Hi,
Good evening.
good evening indeed.
I have a dog here. Hello, my child. Which are you? Oh yeah, Eduardo, my good boy. Yeah. So oh hey, my new camera does that. It auto focuses. So that's a thing.
The setup looks so good, and I love the different color lights, like how one is green and one is
Yeah,
purple. Like,
and I can change those out because I haven't tested it yet to see what is most pleasing.
I
Uh,
love that because it looks like the lighting setup in the Atomic Blonde and John Wick movies, where it's very aggressive, like colored lighting, but it works because it's
yeah,
opposite color.
yeah. I was. I feel like a lot of this new studio lighting stuff that people are setting up with is a direct. You know, what am I saying here? A direct influence of those movies and
Yeah,
a
I
few
mean,
other similar ones.
my light bulbs in the chandelier up above are like they're Bluetooth connected. There's a fucking app. I fucking hate that. But they don't show up much on video. They're beautiful for like painting in set lighting and like existing in it. But in terms of like being lit for this type of scenario, no. And pardon me and my ridiculous amount of wine, I do not want to refill it.
Oh, hey, we can get
Cheers.
whatever we want. I got a
Yeah,
official Guinness. I got an official Guinness glass with a Guinness in it. So
I'm
I
tearing
believe
up.
I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna
god.
sip tonight because Rachel White got me drunk last night. Definitely
Yeah, I mean,
buzz. Definitely buzz.
bottle is down. This is the last of it. So
Definitely buzz. Samuel, good evening, sir. I hope you're
I
having a
said,
rocking weekend.
oh my god.
What
Yeah.
happened? You got something in your eye?
No, I mean I'm having an eye condition as of the last like 2 weeks or something. They're constantly dry, and then they suddenly fucking tear up, so I look like I'm crying and displaying human emotion, which is weird at the grocery store. Like
Yeah,
I had a
I don't have those, so I don't know.
grandma the other day. I was sniffling in the cereal aisle because thing, and that grandma is very wary of me. Like she doesn't get all of this. So she was like, "Oh my God, sweetheart, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine," but I can't tell her that I have some mysterious eye thing. So I was just like, "Yeah, allergies." And then she told me a whole story about how her grandson has the same issue. And you already know my track record of grandmas being like, "Oh, my grandson, he's single
Grandmas
if you're."
grandmas really they really come for you. They're always trying to hook the grandson up with you.
Yeah, I mean, I told you about the time I went to the dentist like 2 weeks ago. Like, sis, I came here to get a cavity filled, not myself. But yeah, grandmas, man, they love it. They're obsessed. And the weird thing is, like, I look like this, which is a Bosnian grandmother's nightmare. So one wouldn't think that they'd try to set me up, but alas, they do. But they're desperate
I mean,
because
I
every
feel like I feel like the grandmas are more into your style than you're giving them credit for because they consistently come, to try to like,
yeah,
hey, I just happen to have a grandson.
I just think they're increasingly desperate because never was the grandson in question somebody my own age. It was always 40 plus, still living at home. So he was like, oh, well, the normal girls don't want him. Maybe this little freak with
She's like,
microbangs will.
she's like ready, she's like ready for the grandkid to move out. Yeah.
Yeah, like at this point, if my
How's
cat could
about
talk,
you two get
I'd
married and How's about you two
make
get married and go set up house somewhere that's not at my house? Yeah,
Yeah, I'll pass, Granny. Thank you, but no thank you.
right. I got my camera at a little higher angle. I like it better. You know.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
thinking
nicer.
about I got two more lights on stands coming that that are that have lighting effects, and I'm thinking about putting up black light posters on that wall behind me, like old school, like this, like I got a Led Zeppelin one up there, but like there's nothing really bouncing off of it. I had that thing since college. Yeah.
That would be cool. I also like the higher setup. I mean, as you can see, we're twinning because I don't have a stand. I mean, I have a stand, but it's at home, and I feel bad to ask Gigi to bring it because Gigi comes fucking suited up like she's moving in. So next time I go home, I'll get like the proper tripod thing. But now you have to see this ratchet display. Hold on,
No,
exclusive
I
behind
mean,
footage. It's I don't know how much of it you can see. Hold on, I'll turn off this light.
no, I
It,
get it. I don't see
oh,
what's wrong with that display at all.
I got a table on a fucking table,
Hey,
so
yeah, I know. Hey, I went to film school, remember? The shit that we used to do? Like it was stupid. Like see, look, all right, here's turquoise, and then this is like this changes colors, which that's gonna freak me out. This one's all spinny. And this is like
her the purple and the green.
I don't know if I'm gonna find a better that's like combo of blue and yellow. And then that's combo of like red and green. And it doesn't really do anything.
I
That's
like
like
the
that's like half purple, half turquoise.
they're they're. I mean, it's gonna sound whack, but in my head, that's like too much of a similar color family. So
No, I
I'd
mean
stick
it doesn't sound whack at all. And I
thing.
mean it's still daylight here, so I gotta keep the window shade cracked just a little bit so the dogs can like look outside or they feel like they've fallen into a portal to another dimension. So I still have some
Crack is
ambient
whack.
light.
Can you hear me? Crack is whack.
I can hear you, bro. Oh Jesus
Oh, do
God!
we need fucking strobe it? I can put the
No,
fucking strobes on.
no. I don't want that. I'm cycling through my new ring light,
I can put
trying
mine
to
on there
figure
though. That's
out.
okay. I got
Trying to
strobes.
figure out. This is like okay. This is like orange, yellow, more
I'd stick with
yellow.
the purple because
That's
both
green.
I
both the
can't.
orange, the yellow, and the green don't translate at all almost.
Yeah. Now see,
Oranges don't.
that's the violet one back.
That's green. Red.
See, I can change the one. I can change the one on my right too. But I think I'm gonna just leave it green.
Yeah,
Bob,
that's
Bob, I feel like I'm gonna put blacklight posters up behind me, bro.
I think you should actually.
Yeah, I actually found some online.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to get cycle back to
That's
blue.
the
There we go.
that's the purple that like we started with right there.
I
yeah,
saw
that's
those
the
ring
one.
lights, man. Those look good.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, they're on clearance for like $26, stand and like the whole shebang. And I got a 4K. I got a 4K webcam that I got up on a tripod.
Hell yeah.
So
I'm
I'm able
getting
to
one of the
pop it up at a
stupid
better
purple.
angle.
So I was able to get on Rumble today and stream on Rumble correctly. Rumble's like a YouTube counterpart.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. I'm not that cool. Yeah.
I found a lot of alternative type music that I listen to there on it. I've like found V&V Nation, Lumps Cut, a bunch of like EBM stuff on there. So, which is kind of cool, you know. So a guy I know on Facebook, he's a DJ and a VJ in Houston, was talking about streaming on it. So I went around and figured it out, and it's got great video quality, great sound quality. So just another something to dump. Like I would upload my videos that I created on it, and you know, just as something else to another media outlet, you know, basically. Well, my cat is raising hell out there.
Yeah, I left today, you know, for a couple of hours, so my dogs have still not forgiven me.
They're not happy.
They're gonna be pissy at me for the rest of the fucking day.
I was out for 6 hours and both of my cats were exactly where I left them. They were like, "Thank God this bitch is out."
Yeah, see, it's not the same scenario you guys have going on when you have a dog. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're gone. What the fuck? Nobody's at. We're abandoned, you know. And you've been gone. You haven't even locked the door when you walk outside yet.
I mean, you know, to give a cat a due, they get real separation anxiety when you leave. The more they're with you, the more they get anxiety when you leave.
Yeah, see, mine
I'm
have
sitting for
never
a
known
friend.
anything but me being with them, so they really freak out, you know.
Cat sitting for a friend, and it's like day 6 today.
Ah,
And like the first few days, they were like cuddling up to me because they weren't sure that I was going to feed them. But now they figured out I'm there to feed them. So I go to unlock the door, and they're like, "Oh my God, oh, it's this bitch. It's not mommy. Fuck off." And they go.
Oh, it's the feeding winch.
that's funny. That's their big cat slave. Because they don't see us
They're
as
like,
humans. They see us as clumsier, taller cats.
That's the Egyptians' fault. They taught them all that shit.
Well, you know, I'm not blaming them either.
Yeah,
But
and the
they
Egyptians
also
taught
see
them
us
all
as
that
like
shit. The
oversized
aliens
kittens.
and the Egyptians taught them all that shit.
well, I don't fault them for that because when you get a cat, you become its fucking slave anyway. So it's
Pretty
part
much.
of it. So I uploaded
They
some
also
videos
see-
today
Yes.
on the Yeti site.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah. I made you know, I just made playlists because I wanted a place for us all to like share stuff.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Try to pull people to our channel.
Some KLF.
I listened to that today.
Beep,
Boop, boop.
beep. And Anna,
Yeah.
you have no idea about KLF.
She does.
You know
We-
KLF?
No, I mean, you know more KLF than I do, but I told her about how they burnt the 1,000,000 pounds and you know the whole thing. Yeah, she knows.
Isle of Jura when they burned the 1,000,000 pounds and waiting for the right to move. So they went to Martin Sheen at one point. They were going to do this 45-minute long video. And so they were traveling to the lost continent of Mu, right? And they loved Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now. So they went to him and they were like, hey, we're going to give you a lot of fucking money. All you have to do is follow the script and talk in the Apocalypse Now voice. And he's like, I don't know who you guys are, but sure, I'll do that for money, right?
Sure.
So that's how, right. Yeah. So that's how Waiting for the Rights of Mu got the Martin Sheen Apocalypse Now voice on it. And much the similar thing with KLF when they invited Tammy Wynette. They didn't even know who she was. They were just looking for a country star and got a hold of Tammy Wynette, who was the #1 selling country music and Western star in the world, right?
That shit is still wild, dude. When
And
you listen to
so
that.
you have, I don't know if you've ever heard it or listened to it, but it's Tammy Wynette and the KLF. There's tribal dance warriors and techno music and Tammy Wynette singing. And like, you know, this was all, so the KLF came out in about 85 or 86. They progressed to, they became the Time Lords. They did Doctor and the TARDIS, which was an instant hit. They got Gary Glitter to come on there, and who they used his music, but had him sing it. Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, the TARDIS, and became an instant hit, right? Then they went back to the KLF, and they put out Space with Patterson from the Orb. Then they had a big split up and left, and so Space became something else, and they went to the KLF, and they put out Chill Out, which if you love really amazing ambient albums, check out the KLF Chill Out. It's regarded as highly as probably one of the top 20 ambient albums ever produced. Vastly amazing, hugely influential on myself, right, in my music. Then they put out The White Room. They did a full-length movie, right, with the soundtrack to this, and they put out an album which had some of the cuts. Then 3 a.m. Eternal, What Time Is Love, Last Train to Trans Central. And then they came out with Machine Guns with a thrash metal hardcore band at the Brit Awards. And they quit the music industry after that. They shot machine guns in the air, and a fucking pig with blood went everywhere. And they left the building. And they left for 23 years.
When I was at college, we had a segment about that. We dissected it because a professor was making a claim that that could be seen like as performance art.
Yeah.
And there was a whole bunch of examples like that. But yeah, I know that performance.
Right. Well, and it was performance art, right? So I've seen Skinny Puppy multiple times, right? And let's look at it. Alice Cooper started performance art, right? Skinny Puppy took it to the next level. Marilyn Manson's fell in there with performance art, doing what he did. But Skinny Puppy were the masters of performance art.
Too Dark Park.
Too Dark Park, baby. I saw him in Dallas, tripping my balls off on acid. And and like Ogre comes out wrapped up in seatbelt covers, right? And he's got a knife in his hand. He's like, ground zero, and he's stabbing. There's blood and shit. It was crazy, but it was all performance art, right? It was an amazing concert. I got drugged through the middle of it because I blacked out because it was like 120 degrees in there. So like they said, Ogre was watching. I went with the ex-friend of mine now. That Ogre was watching me get carried through the concert. Then I came back out and watched them. Finished it up, you know. I met one of the guys from Skinny Puppy at a Download concert. So we can talk lots of crazy industrial electronic body music stuff. And I've touched on some of that with Front 242 and, you know, I've met Frontline Assembly, Download. I met those guys. Who else? Just a number of bands, you know. But KLF has been, you know, they've been an enigma for me for many years. After they left the music industry in 2000, they came out with a track called Fuck the Millennium. But it was the 2K Foundation. And then they did Black Smoke when the Twin Towers got destroyed and all that stuff. They did some real political, really crazy stuff. And then, like, I don't know, about 4 years ago, I'm cruising YouTube, and there's KLF re-released and remastered all of their video music catalog. And so they're not actively doing like music, but they're still around. And then, what was it, Jimmy? 3-4 years ago, I redid Space by the KLF.
Mm-hmm.
So I redid an album. I remixed the whole album, made it my own, right? I submitted it to the KLF Reenactment Society and became a member of the KLF Society there. So I'm on their website. You can purchase that album with Bandcamp. Little plug there. And so the crazy thing there is I've sold probably 10 or 15 copies of that album. Like it keeps selling. People just buy it randomly, you know. But I'm active on KLF groups on Facebook and orb groups and all that stuff. So okay, anyway, back to whatever y'all were talking about.
Man, we weren't really
We'll
talking
just
about
have to
it.
dissect. We'll have.
Yeah.
I wish we could share and play videos. I don't know how, because we've tried that and we weren't able to do it.
AJ.
What's up, AJ? Patrick. What's going on, Patrick?
Hey, Patrick. I don't know. I need to look more into that because we keep talking about like having watch parties and stuff like that. And there's got to be a way to do it. I follow a Substack on here that does that, but I think he just does movies that are public domain.
So we could do Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. We could do
Nosferatu.
Dracula.
The Battleship Potemkin.
Potemkin.
What's
You don't
that
know? You don't know
French
the
movie?
Battleship Potemkin?
It rings a bell, but I don't know what
They
it
make
is.
you watch it in film school. It's basically like it was one of the it's like basically like one of the earliest films where like editing was like a huge thing. You know what I mean? And there's a really famous part of it called the Odessa Steps, where there's like all hell breaks loose, and then like in a baby carriage like is rolling down the steps, you know, because the mom I think gets killed or loses it, you know, and so there's a lot of cutting going on between that, you know, is the baby going to crash and die, and then like, you know, people are killing each other, and you know it's and De Palma he basically
Odyssey Steps. Is it Odyssey or
it's Odessa? Odessa.
Yeah.
And so and De Palma, it wasn't De Palma that did the Untouchables. I think it was Brian De Palma. Anyway, he basically did the same thing in the Untouchables.
Brian De Palma, didn't he do The Keep?
Yeah, and did our movie Body Double.
Yeah, Body Double. Holly Body. That's where Frankie Goes to Hollywood was on scene with them.
Yeah, it was on Criterion last month, and I watched it for the first time in like 30 years.
Looker?
I got the
no,
what's that?
Looker? No.
Body Double.
Body Double?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. Yeah, I got the complete painter's art school today for like no money. So
Hell yeah. I love that. I still have my, like, from high school, my art books. That was like the biggest flex. Nobody had the originals. Everybody just had like a scanned and printed copy. But my father had a bizarre ego trip about me having brand new books. And my mom the other day, she was like, "So I call Van Gogh Van Gogh. Could you lend me your art books? I don't want to be an idiot." So now she has all of my like all art literature.
oh, nice.
But
That's cool.
Gigi is stepping it up. She will be competition, I fear.
I'm telling you, she is. Yeah, hey Bob, look, I got this one. I got the basic camcorder guide. Look at that.
Oh my God, that's
back
cool
in the
as
day,
hell, actually.
Yeah, back in the day when the look at that.
That is.
I'm in-
And it doesn't
funny.
stop there. It's like make better camcorder videos. Look at that thing. Huh?
Hell yeah.
Like no money, guys.
I'm gonna try
35
something.
millimeter.
Digital? That's cool.
No, this is the digital one. Yeah, this is digital video.
I'm gonna try something here real quick. I want to see because I'm. Y'all hear music?
No.
No.
Music.
I bet they've got it set where like it won't play, just
Yeah,
in
well.
case there's copyright shit. You know what I mean? 'Cause, like, you know, like your phone does that. You know? Nah, bro, we still don't see it.
Maybe we can like do the voices ourselves.
Yeah, we got going on there. The front. Look at this beast, Bob. The 35 millimeter. Look at that thing. Look at that. 35 millimeter handbook. Huh? Now I can't hear Bob. Bob, we can't hear you. Bob tried to fly. Yeah, I can hear you now. You tried to fly too close to the sun, brother. We lost your audio there for a second.
That really pisses me off.
Well, you know, it happens.
I wonder if it's browser specific too.
This is called, look at this thing, AM. This is called the art of pictorial composition.
That's cool. What does the cover look like?
It's just, I guess it used to have a dust jacket. It doesn't anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just like plain. But it's, let me see what year we're talking here. Dover Publications in New York. I hate having to read. I think it's 1961.
You hate having to read.
Well, I hate having to read like, you know, with my fancy lights on.
The best book I ever scored was from a guy who literally had like one of those vintage suitcase trunk things. And he was in front of my art college and he was just selling books. And I was like, hey, what do you got? And it's a copy of something called, hold on, I see it, The Edwardian Lady. It's in English. And it's all about women in the Edwardian times. And it has like recipes for hair care because those women famously loved long hair. And it's some fucking tincture that's supposed to darken your hair and give it shine. So
Really?
I tried it. It's got like crushed walnut shells and this and that and the third, and I remade the recipe. But the thing is, it has so much fucking alcohol in it that I got drunk on the fumes. Like, my bathroom doesn't have a ventilation, so I was in a small, tiny
Well, see, they didn't
bathroom.
notice back then because they were all high on laudanum and shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
There was asbestos in the walls. There was fucking cocaine and everything, probably. I mean, the children, the minds, like, they didn't care. They simply didn't care. The Victorian woman, and then they had, like, the corsets and everything. The Victorian woman was probably like, Archibald, I see ghosts again, and she would fucking faint. But yeah.
I really need a fainting couch. Color Encyclopedia of Gemstones, everyone. Color Encyclopedia of Gemstones, everybody.
Need that.
Look at that.
Because
you might very well, this might very well be on its way to you.
I need that because I have a fucking ring with a fucking gemstone and nobody knows what it is.
So
I have 3 separate jewelers arguing about it.
Use Google.
From Impressionism to modern art.
That's cool.
Look at that.
That's really cool.
I've got all these books for 10 smackers.
I used Google. The thing is, it's a custom piece, and Google says it could be 5 different rocks, and I'm sick of it because it's this thing. Hold on. It's some greenish, yellowish, translucent thing. It's not glass. And I'm waiting for...
We'll go through the book and figure out what it is, man. I got a book now. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Consult the book. But the thing is, actual jewelers who have like the microscopes and things, they're like, could be.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah, they have no idea.
AJ's saying, is it citrine?
I was thinking citrine.
They're thinking it's citrine, but they're not sure because like the index is wrong, the refraction index or something. So yeah. Maybe it's citrine, maybe it's
like a gigantic book of Gilbert and Sullivan. Like, look at that. It's all music. I can do nothing with this, but I just thought this book was cool. So I bought it.
Yeah, that's
really cool.
Neat.
It was nothing. The music lovers, I got the music lovers handbook too. Look at this son of a bitch. Like, you could kill somebody with that thing. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it's like just like history and music. Gigantic. Look at that thing. I got these books for 10 smackers, everyone. All of them.
From the library. Did you go to the library and buy them?
Yeah. I went to the library.
Well, I may have to go check out the Beaumont
Bro,
Library.
they're selling a bunch of they're selling off. It makes me sad because everybody is like Googling shit and nobody is like checking out reference books anymore. So they're selling a bunch of their cool reference books for like basically no money.
There is a music mode in this in Substack, but I've never seen it.
I wonder how it works. We'll have to.
I've been reading on it, but it optimizes your mic for audio, like music versus vocal.
Me too, AJ. I buy books on eBay like every month. This is a whole book of like Remington sketches.
Time where I got that fucking Mark Gatiss book and it never arrived. They lost it again.
No shit. Is it the one that I have?
Yeah. And funny thing is,
I'll send my copy. Yeah.
I
have a box of shit to send to you over here that like
they're waiting. The thing is, I didn't order just one. I ordered his whole like itinerary, and I ordered it before you did. So in the time, you read it, you finished it. Mine isn't even there, and the bookstore moved, and now the guy who knew where it was is on vacation. Yada yada yada. The other three didn't come in.
That was a really cool book.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I'm trying different settings. Sorry.
Pastels and something. Yeah, pastels and color prints. There you go.
Hell yeah.
That's Again,
I got a fucking catalog.
All this shit was 10 smacks. Bob, did you make your music work? Oh yeah, you can't talk, but okay, I get you. Okay, this is called the Shooter's Bible, and it's literally just like a whole thing of guns, like. The whole book is just guns. Okay. But what if I'm writing a thing and like I need to know all about guns? Right here.
I've got like 6 fucking guns here. I buy guns. I've got lots of guns.
I mean, I was at the pawn shop today too, so I'm always looking, you know.
That's where I bought my handheld my 12 gauge. Then I spent like $400 on Amazon making it a
I got one from JB.
Oh, I should show my gun collection.
I mean, I guess you can do that on here. I don't know.
I don't know either. What is that?
This is calligraphy. It's a book of calligraphy.
You know what? Okay, dude. When I was there yesterday at Hobby Lobby, they had a huge ass huge ass calligraphy section.
Yeah, the calligraphy pens and stuff and the brush pens, they're really cool.
They had all the papers, the different styles.
Yeah. It'd be a cool thing to get into, watercolors and gouache.
Yeah.
How do you say it? Gouache? Gouache? Gosh?
Gouache.
Gouache? Okay.
Gouache.
Yeah. I always say it wrong.
That was with a Q, right?
Gouache.
G.
With a G.
Yeah, okay.
It's like Anna Maria can tell you exactly what it is, but it's like a watercolor adjacent thing.
It's a watercolor adjacent thing, except it comes in a tube and it's a lot thicker and it looks sort of powdery because of the medium it's made with. It's basic. The thing is, I do watercolor pretty much for the smaller pieces. Acrylic, it's the bigger stuff. But the thing is, I layer my watercolor so thick, everybody thinks it's wash. So it's basically like that pastel powdery sheen with a pigment that behaves like watercolor, just thicker.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to finish this drawing for like a month, but this is basically it. And the thing is, hold on, I need to add the lighting on it.
Yeah, that's
the thing is, nobody could tell that this is watercolor because basically it's layered on so thick it looks like wash.
Yeah, I would have never thought that was watercolor either.
Yeah, I have more here in the sketchbook, but yeah, it basically everybody thinks it's either acrylic or a really thick wash.
That's pretty badass, actually.
Same with this one.
That's
Hold on.
watercolors.
All of it is watercolors.
Wow.
I don't do.
That's freaking phenomenal.
But yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of those. Same with these, like everybody thinks.
That's watercolors?
Yeah.
I started, so when we were looking yesterday, there were some alcohol markers.
It's these ones. Hold on. It's basically like these.
Yeah.
I have those. Those are cool.
I have a whole case.
Started to buy some of those.
You know what's cool about them? You can blend them.
Yeah, and I saw that, and it reminded me the colors that I was looking like reminded me of this. Let me find this and show you, because I was like, I could do this.
And then, if they dry out, you just soak them in alcohol again.
Yeah, and just fill them up.
It looked like this, which was
the other day with paintbrushes, and they're still not fucking behaving the way they should. I need to restore a whole bunch of them because they're dusty.
You just put them in alcohol?
Yep, and they soak it up.
They're alcohol markers. So, like, if they dry out, you just put them. You put them in alcohol. You know,
that is crazy.
Like, not the rubbing, the distilled stuff. You know, the pure, like Everclear. You know, the pure stuff.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I'll show you what it. I like. This probably wasn't done with colors, you know.
I have a full case of them. Hold on.
Yeah, I got like 2 tubs of them in there.
Like, this was a makeup bag, but hold on.
See that picture on the right hand side? That reminded me of what some of those colors actually looked like.
Yeah,
you could do some stuff like that. That's like basically just pixelated, you know, zoomed in.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're fun to play with, man. I think, I mean, you know, if you just ever want to like sit down and like.
That's basically my whole color palette, because my color palette is red, blue, purple, pink sometimes.
Get you some thick, get you a thick pad though, you know, because
yeah.
The Ouija Blu-ray.
Go Ouija. Look at this shit. The Battlestar.
What?
I think it's just a 2-hour movie.
I have that on my server here at the house.
But it's remastered in high definition for your HD TV.
Yeah, they fucking upscaled that bitch from 640 to 480.
I think you have.
I have that.
Too. Yeah. Bro, $2.
And from the library?
No. I went to the pawn shop. Zombieland.
Oh my god.
The
top forced.
Look at this classic, Bob. Best little whorehouse in Texas.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that, huh?
It's like a hard candy Christmas. Dolly Parton.
Dolly, looking hot. AJ's watching Tron, like the original Tron, Flynn's Arcade.
You know what? Give its due. I didn't dislike Tron 3.
I just don't like Jared Leto.
I get that. Oh yeah, Gordon fucking Gekko.
Bro, you're gonna freak out. Look at this. Mazes and Monsters, yo.
What?
Yeah. Dude. You know this one, right?
I remember the Mazes and Monsters.
This is where like Tom Hanks like is playing like a game like Dungeons and Dragons and loses his mind and like thinks he's like actually in the game.
I don't know that I've ever seen. I don't know that I've ever fucking seen. Now
this is the first time I've ever seen a DVD of this or whatever. I watched it like back in the 80s. Yeah, pull it up on the IMDb.
I'm pulling it up somewhere else.
I got you, AM. Look at this. Doctor Strange.
That's By the way, my cat still has a weird relationship with that comic book. I put it out today because I needed a reference because there was a
That
cat like a
fucking
house.
doctor. Oh my god, do you have that thing handy?
Yeah,
What?
hold on.
Yeah, you got to show. Yeah, you got to show Rob. Rob loves Doctor Strange, and like I don't know if he knows that one.
So it's this one basically, but it's basically a version of Into Shambhala. It's just
Yeah, I have
a
that actually. I have that.
Yeah. Okay. Right on. Yeah.
That is
version.
wicked.
The art in it is so hardcore, dude.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's similar to my like drawing style, but it's
Yeah, I
really
know.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
I
yeah.
beautiful.
got traumatized in the comic book store because,
Yeah.
and
Right.
it, the thing is, I told my mom, and I was hoping for some like really comforting like information.
No, Marvel
Basically,
Select. Holy shit! Is that the Cumberbatch version?
What
You can't
now?
hear. Is that the Cumberbatch version?
Yes, that's the Cumberbatch version.
Oh my god, dude. That's great.
I actually had a necklace where it was like the time stone thing,
Oh, the
and so
Eye of Agamotto? Yeah.
yeah,
Nice. Yeah, are the
I
what
had
are the
I
Infinity
had the
Stone?
necklace.
Yeah.
I spent so much fucking money on it, and my ex-boyfriend's sister, I think it was, she was like, "Oh my God, please let me have it." And like five people pressured me into giving it to her,
I wouldn't have given
and I
that
do
shit
not
up.
blame them. But
I'd have
yeah,
been hells no. That's
I
my
was telling
eye Agamotto.
I was telling my mom that like the traumatic shit at the comic book store, and she's like, "Girl, you're so stupid. You could have gotten all of the comic books for free." And I'm like, "Mom, I'm not a whore. I'm sorry."
I got some Zeppelin, 2 DVDs of
Hell
Zeppelin
yeah.
concerts back in the day. Why not?
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Ray Dan.
Yeah.
When
I
we
don't
were
have
kids,
cool trips
oh my god.
like
When
that.
we
I
were
just
kids, that shit, like, oh my god.
Okay. Why are you stuck there?
I figured, like, why not? You know, like, I don't have a physical copy of this, and Night of the Living Dead, and it came with it's
Oh
a
my
double
God.
feature with the Devil Bat with Bela Lugosi. So I was like, why the fuck?
There's my Galactus.
What?
Nice work.
He's like actually quite tall. So back when the Marvel figures were new, you couldn't buy this, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came in like an arm in this one, an arm in this one. You never could get a complete one. So I
Right.
walked into this comic book store in Houston, and there he was, and I was like, "Here's my fucking credit card. How much?" They're like $100. I'm like, "I don't give a shit how much it is." He's
Give me
going
that
home with
son of
me.
a yeah, right on.
And so he fucking went home.
Yeah.
This is this is my prized possession.
Let me see. Oh yeah, the cat. That that was
Oh,
a score. That was a
That,
fucking score.
and it was like $5. And
God.
because it's fucking huge, my mom was like, maybe pick it up tomorrow because like we have to carry it through the bus and back home. And I was like, yeah, fine. But then we changed our mind and we went back to the store and we enter. And the two old guys in the store were like, have you seen that girl? Like, is she okay? Is she mentally well? The cat got sold quicker than anything ever in the store. And I was like, yeah, can I please have my cat now? And the thing is, I put it in like a tote bag, but like this much of the cat was sticking out. People were taking pictures of me carrying the fucking cat through
Because
Sarajevo.
look at its face. That thing's awesome. Ah,
The thing is, then I told my mom, like, hey, mom, can you please carry it for a little bit? I just want to see something. When Gigi's carrying it, nobody's giving a fuck. But if it's me, hell yeah, I'm getting a photo shoot out of it.
oh, for fuck yeah.
So there's the Predator.
The
in,
Predator.
but he's the clear one, so he's got his
Oh, so
cloak
he's
on.
invisible. Yeah, right on.
Invisibility cloak. There you go.
Nice.
That's really cool.
got
I
some
found it?
Rocky,
Fucking
bro.
Target.
Rocky 4 with the fucking or Rocky 5, whatever it is. With the, oh yeah, no, it's Rocky 4 with the Ivan Drago.
I must break him.
I must break you.
That's great.
And like I said, I actually when I found it in the store like today, like that's what I go. I must break you. My sister looked at me and she goes, "What?" I was like, "It's Ivan fucking Drago. What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Ivan Drago.
She's like, "I don't know what that is." And I was like,
Yeah,
"That's on you."
that's on you.
Bob, do you remember this movie, Sleepwalkers? It's a Stephen King thing.
Yes, I do remember that.
I
Actually.
think I have it somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sleepwalkers.
they turn into like cats.
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember that 100%.
They're like it's like cat people, but it's not cat people. And
Yeah.
I finally said fuck it. I'll just get just for Tim Curry. What the fuck?
So, did you watch any of the new Dairy that series?
I watched the whole thing.
What do you think?
Have you watched the whole thing?
I've watched 6 or 7 episodes.
I think the guy that is playing Dick, what's his name, is fantastic, and looks
I thought
just
it was
like
a good
Scatman
show.
Brothers. Yeah, you know that's who that is, right?
It's who?
Okay, his army buddy, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that is like tracking the evil. Okay,
Yeah.
that's Scatman Crothers from The Shining. Younger.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I didn't. It took me like 3 episodes to figure it out, but yeah, that's who he is. Yeah, his name is Dick. Well, he's got the same. They got the same name. It's the same. It's the same character, you know. But I just didn't pick up on it all of a sudden, and then I was like, "Oh, that's Homeboy, like younger," and then like he's in The Shining.
I never thought of that.
No, seriously, yeah.
That's freaking cool, dude.
Yeah, I think that guy. I think he does a great job. Is that? I think James. I think James Remar is kind of wasted. It's kind of dopey, the military thing, but some of the kids are annoying. Some of the kids are all right. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's that kind of. That's kind of the universe,
Right. Okay, I wonder where this Mazes and Monsters is playing. If any streaming service.
I don't. I've never seen it on streaming. That's it. That's why I snatched it up.
Roku.
Because it's so weird,
Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking find this.
The Men Who Stare at Goats.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Go out there and fucking cloudburst.
Coats. So
it's like it's this it's a true story kind of. They're trying to. It was a military program where they were trying to like see if like they had psychic powers.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah.
For real. Like,
yeah, it's for real. It's a real thing. Yeah, I mean, I picked up some decent fucking Blu-ray. I mean, not that I don't have like 3 of these already, but I was like, fuck it, widescreen.
Yeah, you can't ever have enough of those.
Yeah, in primo condition, I was like, fuck it.
All I can find is Russian versions of fucking Mazes and Monsters at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, I'm having.
Bro, do you remember this one? FX.
Yes, I do. Actually, Gene Hackman, right?
It's Brian Dennehy and
dude, I liked
and
that.
this Australian guy. Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. Brian something.
You always thought it was like.
Yeah, Brian Brown and Brian Dennehy.
Yeah, dude, that's a great fucking
I thought
movie.
about this movie the other day, bro, because I was on a fucking. I watched. Remo Williams.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got on a Fred Ward kick, and then I watched. Time Rider. Remember Time Rider?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Slipstream?
Man, I don't know if I know that one.
Mark Hamill from Star Wars. It was a movie he did.
What happens in it? Like, what's it about?
They have to, like, they launch these ships in this slipstream jet stream around this planet, and it's a sci-fi movie.
Before or after Star Wars?
Probably
Probably
in
after
the middle.
Star Wars. Okay, right.
Yeah, like after the last one, I think.
Like, I think I already have this, but fuck it. Special edition of The Exorcist. Yeah. Why not? Highlander 2, special edition of that. Why not?
Okay.
Unforgiven
Slipstream was 1989.
Why the fuck not? And considering this will be getting a lot of play, Troy.
Yes.
Why
you can't
not?
talk to your boss like that. That's why no one will remember your name.
Yeah.
That's a good name from that movie. Here, let me play this. Hold on a second. Got it for you. It's like old school, Slipstream, IMDb. Here you go.
Who's in it?
That's Mark Hamill.
Yeah, no, I know, but
look who
is
that
that
is.
Paxton?
Yeah.
Is that Paxton?
Uh-huh.
Goddamn, I saw Paxton one time, and now, since he died, now I wish I would have run over and told him, like, and just fucking totally fanboyed on him.
Aldridge, Bill Paxton.
Robbie Coltrane, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
What
Ben
else?
Kingsley?
Ben Kingsley? Jesus. What else did this guy direct?
I don't know. Director Steven Litzberg.
Yeah, click on him.
Tron Ares, Tron Legacy.
He directed all the fucking Trons?
Animal Olympics.
Oh, well, no wonder. All right.
Hot Pursuit. I remember that.
Yeah,
Fucking
that
Animal
was a
Olympics.
pretty funny movie.
But yeah, that's who directed.
Okay. All right, so okay, yeah, he's the Tron guy. All right,
Which I didn't know that, but
I
pretty cool.
I never knew it was like all the same dude.
I didn't either. Fuck,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's
This is like show and tell. It is, AJ. This is how these crazy streams we do go.
Hey, yeah, and AJ, look, go up about 4. AJ was just talking about she's gonna watch Tron tonight.
That's awesome.
Before we even started talking,
Oh my God!
we discovered the director of Tron. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's like total synergy.
It's total synergy, dude.
It's a synergistic moment.
It's total synergy, dude.
That's funny, man.
I know, it's crazy, man.
I can't find this movie, and this is going to piss me off.
Oh, you want a copy of it?
Yeah. I do, because I just don't remember it. I do, but I don't,
Yeah, I mean, it was, it was a direct, from the whole satanic panic thing,
Yeah, yeah. Yes, it was. The Satanic Panic. That sounds like Rumble in the Jungle.
Well, I mean, that was, but like, it was like Jesus doing it.
Okay, this got a fucking paywall on this site now. What the fuck? Guess I won't be using that site anymore.
There's other places. Talk to me offline.
Yeah. Hell, that movie may be on the internet database.
Yeah.
Hold on,
You know what?
and I'll send you the link. What's the movie called again?
Yeah, Mazes and Monsters. It's got Tom Hanks. It's probably I think it's from the 80s.
1982.
Yeah.
There's
Accurate.
this fucking website that I use. I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but you can watch everything for
Yeah,
free.
but
Movies.
yeah, we're all in different countries though, so it's not. Yeah, who knows? It's not really.
No, the thing is, it's an American site.
I'm
Is
trying
it
to
Rona
like.
Jeffries, Mazes and Monster? No. Tom Hanks. YouTube, movies, and TV. Okay, I found it. Oh wow. Okay, I'll get this.
It might be on the archive.
It's on
No,
YouTube.
there's some kind of video. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. But I will.
Is it YouTube Premium,
Yeah, it is.
bro? Look, I gotta tell you, okay.
Talk to the teddy bear.
I'm getting a lot of play out of YouTube, bro. It's worth it's worth the subscription to me lately.
You know, I
There's
like it
tons
because
of
I don't have
movies
to
on there.
deal with commercials on YouTube. That's I spend $10 a month on Twitch because I don't want to deal with commercials.
God damn, look at my shit. Like all this, like fucking.
It went out of focus there.
Yeah.
You turn your autofocus off.
I wonder how to do that.
The movie is on Netflix.
The camera you
apparently.
have should have a really what? Oh,
I just went straight to fucking settings when it plugged and played. It didn't download any software or anything that I know.
Well, it probably will have software.
I mean,
or
I didn't
something.
read the instructions. I just like plugged it in and started working. I was like, cool.
Yeah. No, I got
It's kind of how I roll.
So you
Major
roll-
Studio Ghibli news: Kiki's Delivery Service is getting a sequel this summer.
What?
Yep.
Holy shit! Is that your tablet or your phone?
My tablet.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
It's a phablet. It's
I
a
was like,
phone and a tablet.
I was like, damn, girl. You don't be fucking around with that phone.
No, it's a tablet.
Brightness, brightness, sharpness, video rotation. Okay, no rotation. Reset default camera, advanced camera options. Wonder which one. I wonder what those are. No, I don't want to reset.
You should probably set it for anti-flicker because the
Please close other applications camera before change advanced
oh,
settings.
okay, you can't change it then. Yeah.
Turn on basic camera. Oh, Jesus God. Everything's always going to be a goddamn fucking. This app is using the camera now. Okay, so I can't change the settings right now. Well, you know what? Leah, coke of this. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Or I won't.
Yeah.
Or I don't care. Or I'll just fucking be cool and like just
You
like
need
go
to
out.
turn on the anti-flickering, right? There's an anti-flicker setting.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Cool, cool.
Video rotation. Advanced camera. It's probably an advanced camera options. Fuck it. I'm not gonna fuck with it right now. I don't care. I'll figure out. I'll do some.
Yeah.
See what
All
the
good,
fuck
bro.
firmware does. Or I'll just be cool in Cinema Verite and just like go in and out of focus. I don't give a fuck.
Too funny.
It'll do better when I got better. More
Oh yeah,
lighting.
no, I got you.
It's
Totally.
like high depth
Cool.
of field. Okay.
Yes, the depth of field.
High depth of field. Are you smoking? I've never seen you smoke before. I mean, I know you smoke. I've never seen you smoke before.
The thing in the Balkans is you start smoking and drinking at 13. By your 30s, you're done. Like, you're a serious person. You're ready to settle down. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I know.
Okay, by 13 and 30. That's, you know.
I mean, that kind of tracks.
Yeah, I mean, here, like, I remember now they're a bit more strict about it, but here you have like a kid 8 years old heading to a kiosk and they're like, I want alcohol. My dad sent me. And the cashier's just like, yeah, sure, that tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
whatever.
like in the 70s, they would send us to buy fucking.
Oh yeah, they'd
The thing
send
is,
you. They'd send you to buy whatever. My
the
dad
other
said to come
day
in here and
I was
buy
buying
a bottle of
cigarettes.
vodka. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I need you to go down the corner mart and get me some cigarettes. Here's
Yeah,
$1.25. Go tell Tim down there. And you're like, okay. And you ride your bike down to the fucking corner store, 1976, and like, my grandma needs cigarettes. And so you just like buy them and fucking leave, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the other day I got ID'd for the first time. Like, I've been smoking for a while. And the lady's like, I need to see some ID. And I'm like, sure. But I didn't have any makeup on. Like, I basically look like this. And I'm like, girl, I have dyed hair, a septum piercing, and visible tattoos. But yeah, sure, there's my ID. And she didn't believe it. Thankfully, I have my passport on me, like, at all times because you never know. I'm like, here, look, my ID and my passport. Like, give me my fucking
How would they
cigarettes.
not fucking, I don't like, you're tatted up and they think you're like 12 years old or some shit? Like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, because here, even tattoos, like, I got a tattoo when I was 14. Nobody knew about it until I had a surgery, and it's like all on my ribs and shit. And I need to get it covered up. Funny story, I have a cover up. I had the tattoo, I did a cover up, but the cover up is worse than the original tattoo itself. So now I need a cover up of the cover up.
The cover up
I'm
of the cover up.
I'm basically just gonna like black it out and be like, give me a cat, make it black as fuck, like cover the shit. And it's like the Whirlpool blade from Alice Madness Returns, the video game. I never played the game. I love the visuals. I did a lot of art like inspired by that. So I was like, yeah,
Did
let
I
me
send
be a
you
game
the?
guy.
Did I send you the PDF of the art book I have of that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Look,
baby. Mazes and Monsters coming to daddy.
No. What?
Oh, yeah.
I wish Rachel was here to see that I'm drinking Lone Star. I couldn't find it yesterday for our fucking thing.
Full movie, HD, adventure, drama, fantasy. 1982.
I may have to pop that in tonight.
Yeah, that may be a show we watch tonight too. It'll go on my NAS server.
I would really like to figure out a way to do like for us all to like watch a movie, you know, and then
Yeah.
and we you know like mystery science theater, and I'll just comment on it.
Oh, that would be fucking.
That would be
amazing.
fucking fun,
that
dude.
would be awesome. That would be awesome.
You know, back in the 80s, when I had C-band satellite at my house, and you probably did too, we always had cable out there, but we were out in the fucking river. We had a big ass.
I never had cable and never had a satellite in this.
Really?
I didn't have cable until I was away at SFA.
Really?
They finally ran cable out here. Yeah, no shit.
I guess we just rented the shit.
I mean, JB had a satellite at the farm.
Well, we had a satellite, and
I know you did. We used to watch Much Music on that son bitch.
Much Music out of Canada. But Mystery Science Theater was.
That's how we found out about Roachford.
Roachford, baby. Mystery Science Theater 2000 in the 80s. When it became 3000.
Yeah.
Not funny. Much Music out of Canada.
But my only joy is a cuddly toy. I still got that CD, bro. I still pop that son bitch in every once in a while.
That's funny. Bro, I'm going to have to get off here.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay on too long. I just wanted to like bullshit for a few minutes and have a beer and like play with the lights and stuff, you know?
I appreciate always.
It's Saturday, dude. It's just like today's a chilling day, man.
Yeah, it is.
Plus, we were up, but I mean, we stayed on like 2.5 hours last night, like
Good God.
bullshitting and reading tarot cards.
Oh,
It was really cool, though. I got Rachel she got really into it. She was good at it. She's good at it. She takes it serious. I was like, wow, okay, cool.
No, that's cool, man. I enjoy this.
What I do usually is it's like I never read my own cards. I'll be like, look, Anna Maria, will you look at my cards? Tell me what's going on, because I don't know what's happening. And she'll be like, yeah, I did. You're fine. And I was like, I think I'm cursed. She's like, no, you're fine.
So melodramatic. Jesus.
That's me every 3 days. I'm like, Mom, I think I'm cursed. I think somebody cursed me. And she's like,
I know.
Really?
The Baba Yaga.
I know, it's the Baba fucking Yaga. It's Rasputin.
Yep. Peter Steele from Typo Negative.
It's the Baba Yaga.
I still scream his name. Anyway. All right. Thank you guys so much.
The reincarnation of Peter Steele, and Jesus fucking Christ, no, the fuck he's not.
Jesus Christ looks like me. That's what Peter Steele said.
Jesus Chrysler drives a Dodge.
Jesus Christ looked like me. Hey, I got to see Typo Negative right before he died with my brother, who's a preacher.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, we were. So it was when I was
living. You ever saw him?
Well, I mean, I was working nights at the semiconductor factory, right? And Clifton was living in Baltimore, and he was going to seminary, and he calls me and he's like, "Hey, man, do you want to go see Typo Negative?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I do. I've never seen him." So planning out, take out the nights at the Fab, and I drive to Baltimore and meet him, and we go to this, and it's a small ass club too. It's not a big club or anything, right? And the first band was really, really good. I bought 2 of their CDs. They played like Southern rock, but they were from New York, upstate New York. Go figure.
There's a crazy music scene, man. My friend Miranda lived in Baltimore for like 5-6 years, going to school, and
then they had
music scene there.
The hardest sludge thrash metal shit I've ever heard in my life. It's called Celtic Frost, and they're still around.
No kidding.
Finland, the Swedes and Finnish came out in fucking force, and that Celtic Frost was 240 BPM sludge, just heavy metal sludge. It was crazy shit, but they're still around. And then Typo Negative came out and closed the show, and then I drove back to Virginia. And, it wasn't but about maybe 6 months later, he died. But what he died from, he had diverticulitis. And he was home with his cat. He was a cat person. And one of his cats was sick. And he was sick. He was sweating, fever. And he didn't want to leave his cat home sick. And instead stood home to take care of his cat. And he died. And Ricky Rackman, I remember reporting it on fucking MTV.
Yeah.
Peter Steele passed away last night. I talked to him on the phone, told him to go to the hospital, but he wouldn't because he was afraid to leave his cat, who was sick as well, and he passed. And I'm like, fucking kidding me.
That's crazy, dude.
It's that's wild, You think these people are invincible. And, he had gotten his life right. He was the last album that they did was really, really good. But it had the picture of Rasputin on the front.
Mm-hmm.
And, Halloween in Heaven. It's Christmas in Hell. And some really good stuff, man. Really good album. And, that's my Peter Steele story. So with that, much love. I bid y'all adieu.
Peace out.
Alvida saying goodbye. Goodbye. All right. I'm out, guys. Thank y'all.
Late.
Later.
Bye.
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 Mazes and monsters.
I need to watch that. I also found it's like the first. I'm not sure if it's Bosnian or I think it's Serbian. A horror movie about like a woman vampire, but it's made in Serbia in the 70s, I think. And the woman has like the traditional garments of the time. It's whack. I've never seen it. I've seen memes and pictures about it here, but I'm gonna watch that, hopefully. It's called Leptirica, which translates to moth, so might
Oh,
be good.
that's cool.
I mean, I suspect that it's not gonna be the highest of quality because you never know. Maybe it's really, really good.
I mean, maybe it looks cool. You know, you don't know. Nobody knows.
From the pictures, like
Okay, right on.
just just Google a picture from the
You
movie,
gotta
like
like you, yeah, but you know what?
thankfully up,
You gotta give it a try. You know what the hell?
because it's this woman. She's wearing like the traditional clothing, and she has like really short, like bleach blonde fried hair, and the worst like fake vampire teeth you can imagine. So yeah, I think it's gonna probably be like The Room, where it's so bad that it's good.
You know what kills me when I watch those old movies is how bad the fake blood was. You know, it's
Yeah.
just it's so obviously just like not blood. You know, and like
But the worst example of like bad fake blood that I've seen is not even in an old movie. It's Sweeney Todd with like Johnny Depp and Alan Rickman and Helena Bonham
oh
Carter.
yeah, that
Like,
I mean that's Burton though. I think that was a choice. You know,
yeah,
I
but it's
don't know.
orange. It's really fucking orange.
Bad.
You know what's bad when like a
I
person
only
who
saw it like one time.
it was enough. Like one time is enough.
I
Like
think
I'm
he kind
sorry.
of didn't he kind of make that because like he was dating Helena Bonham Carter at the time.
He
Tim Burton.
made a lot of movies while they were together for quite some fucking time.
Yeah, because you know he was with Lisa Marie for like years before that, and then like
Yeah.
I think he went from I think
Now he's with Monica Bellucci.
what is he
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
God
She was in the last movie he did. I don't know which one it was. Oh my god.
that
Last
that
movie that I did. But yeah, he's with Monica Bellucci.
that
Maybe,
nerd pulls some like legendary women. I gotta give it to him. You know, I mean,
but isn't it always like that? It's always like the weird
I
little
guess
scrawny white guy who has like the biggest of divas by his side. Like
yeah, because
I don't
she was with Vincent for like forever. You know,
Oh,
Cassell. Yeah,
they've
but
been
I mean, they've been broken up for a long time, but they were together for like a long time.
yeah, they have kids together. Yeah, yeah. But she's with Tim Burton.
Yeah,
Maybe they broke up
what's her
since, but
kid's name? That's their kid.
uh,
Yeah, Ava. Yeah, she's modeling or
she's in
whatever.
movies too.
No, I had no idea.
I
Rachel,
think it's either a Spanish or
look what I found
Spanish.
today on my travels. Look at that.
Hi, Rachel. But yeah, it's either a
Hey,
Spanish
are
or
you
a He's acting
like
now.
Tim Burton is really with Monica Bellucci right now?
Maybe not right now, but they were together. I think when they was it Wednesday or Beetlejuice? I don't know. The last movie he did, Monica Bellucci like played a part in it,
The last
and
movie he did was like the Beetlejuice sequel, I guess.
she's the zombie woman who stitches herself back up. But yeah, they were together. Maybe they've like broken up since the past few months, but like they
That
were
dude, man.
a
Jesus.
couple.
That guy. Mm. The best
But yeah,
bit still is like is Lynch from the Twin Peaks Return, where he's like, I had that dream about Monica Bellucci again.
I love those David Lynch videos.
Yeah, it's like shit. And Monica, yeah, and they do it. They do it all black and white. They go all Fellini, like it looks like 8.5 or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like it's
I
Monica
love
Bellucci's
those.
like, she's like, are you the? Is the dreamer the are you the dreamer of is the dreamer in the dream or whatever she says, it's like that was really something. God damn, I miss that son of a bitch every fucking day. There's not a day that goes by where I don't go, God damn, I can't believe David Lynch isn't in the world right now.
Same. David Lynch and Amy fucking Winehouse for me. Like, I'm not over that.
You know, I dug Amy Winehouse. I like.
I was
We used to
so
walk around we'd be like, I don't want to go to rehab. And I mean, like,
I was at her last concert.
she was
I
so talented, so
I
talented.
begged, I pleaded, and I scraped up all my money because I was a fucking teenager and that shit was in
Yeah,
Belgrade. So there was no way for like me to go alone. So I begged my parents, and my father kept shit strict, and he researched stuff. So there was no convincing him. But I was like, oh no, she's not a drug addict. Please, like, take me. And they fucking took me, and she stumbles on stage after being late for God knows how what. I mean, the poor woman, she definitely had her struggles. And I just remember she's stumbling on stage, she couldn't sing, and my father looking at me like, "You're in trouble."
okay. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Huh.
my old man was like that. He was everything was just like okay, I'm about to present like my entire court case for why I need to go here and do this.
Absolutely. I was like, "Can I have guitar lessons?" And my dad was like, "Wait, I have to do a background check. What if Excepsilon guy is a pedophile?" That was his whole thing. Like, he was worried that everybody was like a predator.
Isn't it
Until,
funny that now that we've learned that everybody is a pedophile predator?
the thing
It's like,
is,
God
the thing
damn, my old
is
man was right. Yeah.
he didn't let me like attend any lessons, courses, anything. But then he had like a coworker he met on some fucking UN peacekeeping mission. That guy was from Ireland, and he had him at our fucking village home in a tiny ass fuck ass village in Bosnia. And then like months later he received like a Christmas card from him that read kind of weird, and he googled him, and it turns out that the Guardian in UK, like the big fucking publication,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
had a post about him. It was a warrant for his arrest because guess what? Pedophile.
Ah, dude. See?
Like
It's like we can't win, you know?
like everybody out here doing nefarious things, and that's what I don't get because my friends and coworkers and people around me are at that age where they're reproducing rapidly, and every single day it's 5,000 pics of the kid. Like with AI and this whole thing going on,
Hmm?
like Jesus fucking Christ, like can the child have a memory for itself? Like can something be kept in the family? Does it need
For
to go out and
lots of reasons, I'm glad that like I grew up without all that. Like there's tons of
absolutely,
pictures of me. They're all on they all came from the old school like photo mat, you know what I mean? They're all printed out on,
absolutely, absolutely, like
that's what I
there
got.
that's pretty much that. Like the earliest pictures available from me on social media is something that like my cousin posted at my like prom. I was 13 and I had even shorter bangs than I do now, and I'm wearing some fucking blue dress monstrosity. And I had fucking fishnets on. And then people are like, oh my God, you're so weird. Were you always like that? Bitch, I was worse. I was fucking worse. I went to that fucking elementary school graduation prom thing, whatever. My eyeliner was from here to fucking here.
Nice.
Ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And my foundation, because I'm pale, like you couldn't get this color back in the day. I was orange as all hell, but we made it work.
Fuck it.
You got what you
Everybody's
got.
got a past, but I'm glad that I was from a generation where it's like everything wasn't documented. You know what I mean? Like, it's, we did plenty of
Absolutely.
dumb. Did plenty of dumb shit that there's no evidence, that exists in the world. Yeah.
No, I mean, the thing is, like now, what annoys me is like when I'm out to eat somewhere and I'm like genuinely hungry and I do not need a picture of my food for like memory and safekeeping. And I'm just trying to dig in, and my friends are like, "No, wait, I need to post on Instagram. I need to tag you." No, you don't. I don't use Instagram. Please
Wasn't
leave me
that?
alone.
Isn't that a what? When you think about that now, isn't that a weird flex? It's like, I'm gonna take a picture of my lunch.
Yeah, I mean, it was always really, really weird to me because here's the thing:
Before there
when
was
you,
Instagram, that was Twitter. Like, people would be like, "Oh my
yeah,
god, I got tacos today for lunch." Like, that's basically what it was, because you couldn't.
yeah, because
Yeah.
people now think like, but that's the thing. I mean, I'm mildly autistic, so maybe I'm not in on some fucking social cue or whatever, but like whenever people like take pictures and post something as like this big huge flex, to me it always sort of implied that you're just like not used to that sort of thing. Like people, I had this girl, oh my fucking god, that shit triggered me 10 years ago and it still triggers me today. She made like a post on Twitter and Facebook. She double posted the
When you
same
go to
fucking
like that, like when the first time they were ever at a fancy restaurant or something, or a fancy place. Yeah.
No, she was like, "Oh my God, that awkward moment when you use an old plane ticket as a bookmark." She's trying to imply that she's both well read and well traveled. And I was like, "Oh my fucking God, I hate
Wow.
your guts.
That's,
Jesus fucking Christ."
yeah, that's
A-
pretty fucked up.
as a person who's like seen the world pretty much, like I've been to a
Hey,
lot of
you
fucking
got iced coffee at a cemetery, and it's the best iced coffee you ever had. So fuck everybody else.
I showed you. Did you see that fucking restaurant?
Yes, ma'am. I saw it. I'm
That,
impressed. I'm just
and the
making a
best
joke because most people don't get iced coffees at cemeteries, but like, I was impressed.
the best burger I ever had was in a town that was like a few kilometers away from the cemetery with the iced coffee, and it was some beaten up food fucking truck in some guy's backyard. And the guy that recommended it to us, that was my cousin's cousin from Sweden, whatever the fucking he's like, that's the best burger I've ever had, and I fucking live in Sweden.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, as far as Texas goes, like, yeah, we go all out with a lot of shit, but like, the best places are these holes in the wall that, like,
Yeah,
barely
like
barely standing. You know what I mean? And like, could
the
burn
thing is,
down any second.
like lasagna is a relatively new concept here because I mean I've had it. It existed on menus before, but
Sure.
they didn't really use like lasagna sheets. They would basically use crepes and make like a ghetto lasagna from that. And the first encounter I had with like a proper, really well made lasagna, because we also didn't eat out much, was in Croatia in a tiny little town called Osijek. and the restaurant is a boat. Like you literally have to get on a fucking boat to eat
Right,
it.
right. Yeah, totally.
One time we went with our school, and I was telling everybody, like, I didn't eat for 2 days in preparation because it's a huge thing. It's a four cheese lasagna. Like, you're so fucking full, but you keep eating because you know you won't have a chance to eat it again that soon. And I was hyping that shit up to everybody who was coming with me on that boat to eat. And the waiter comes up, and I'm like, 15. And I'm like, listen, I'm ordering for the table four cheese lasagnas, two pitchers of just water, and like two like mixed salads. And everybody there ate so much. We all went back to the bus and fell asleep, and
Yeah,
we slept
yeah,
like
yeah.
till we got because that was so good.
Yeah,
And
see,
I
my
still,
my grandma was straight up Italian, and so she taught me how to make all that shit, from scratch.
yeah, such good food. But you know, there's so many like here food now with like everything that's going on. It's really, really good. Not everywhere, obviously, but there's some places like I could eat until I collapse. But
When you send me like we're at this restaurant, and you send me I'm like, wow, that looks good, like
that
I
time,
know that it's funny to you, but I really do hear that it's a hot spot right now for like tourism and stuff, you know.
yeah, it is. I mean, we have more tourists than we ever did. But the thing is, when I say the other day, it's anything from yesterday till like 6 months ago. But
That's all of us. Yeah, you're good.
when Gigi was here, we were in the city. It was really, really early in the morning. It was like 9 or 10, and the fucking cevapi places. Cevapi is basically like minced meat, and it's fried, and there's like bread and stuff. It's the national dish,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
right. Okay, I get you.
basically like it's very meaty, very heavy, very greasy, and the tourists are hounding these spots. Like, I'm from here. I couldn't stomach that shit for breakfast. No fucking way.
You're also still vegetarian. You're vegetarian, right?
Ah,
I mean,
pescatarian, like I eat
I mean,
fish.
most of the time you're yeah, okay. Well, yeah, that counts,
Pescatarian because I eat fish, but like chicken, beef, none of that. But I just, it's not even like people think it's an ethics thing. And yeah, partially, I just don't like the flavor or the texture that much.
Yeah,
And like with all the food that's available to me, I never go, I could go for like a chicken or a steak. Never crosses my mind. But
I
anyhow,
never
I
eat
taste
beef anymore. It's I just don't really want it.
crave it.
It's weird. Yeah.
Yes, same thing with me. And the thing is, I'm walking with my mom and I'm like dogging on these tourists. I'm like, oh my fucking god, this is heathenism at its peak. Like, how fucking greedy are you to go eat chivap before breakfast? Like, it's criminal. And then we sit down for breakfast and she's ordering some like fried dough balls and like whatever the breakfast option is. And I'm looking at the waiter, I'm like, I'll have the squid for breakfast.
Nice.
So, I mean, Oh, I mean, I'm scarfing down. What will you have for breakfast, young lady? Tentacles. Give me tentacles for
Are
breakfast.
they frying that squid, or how we doing that?
Oh my God, it's like on a
It's
really, really hot
we used to
charcoal.
jam up on the calamari, which is they cut it in rings and like fry it.
This isn't fried. This is like a separate. Here the method is called najar, which is basically you put it in like really, really hot charcoal, and that like chars it.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing, but frying is pretty close. It's just
God,
no oil.
I had octopus one time at we went to a really crazy sushi place in LA, and like I had octopus one time, and I'm still guilty about eating that. I try, and now, but I'm like I love octopus so much, and they're smart, they're intelligent. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck a squid, I'll eat a squid, but I mean, like, I still feel bad about eating octopus.
I don't like it's too fucking delicious. Like the thing is, I'm really grossed
Right?
out when
I mean, it
I
was
meet
good. I gotta be honest, it was delicious.
That's the thing with me. Like if it's chicken or beef, like if it's some like globby looking bit, or if it's bone, like there's no way I can like even attempt to eat it. Like a chicken wing, a drumstick, like bone is in there, and I'm supposed to not. No, no, like I get sick. Like I start gagging and dry
Yeah,
heaving.
you would. Yeah, you wouldn't be into it if I made a rack of ribs. But like,
Yeah, but that's the thing. And but if it's in the sea, nothing is safe from me. Like I'm sorry, you can be as
no,
intelligent.
I'm the same way.
You
I'll
can
jam up
be
on seafood all
as
day
intelligent.
long.
I'm eating the squid. I'm eating the shells. The only thing I don't like, what's it called? Prawns. I'm
Yeah, you don't
not
like
really.
prawns, really?
But the thing is, the prawns that we have here are frozen. So if they're fresh, they're good. But like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but I was on vacation one time. Oh my fucking God. If I,
It's
that was the time where I was the closest to killing somebody. We were
Well,
at like
we do what we do here is we boil crawfish, which
seafood
are
boil.
prawns. Yeah,
That's
right.
fine because when I have it like fresh, but here all of the options are like frozen. It's those tiny baby prawns, and it's like it basically has the texture of like fake crab meat, and it has no flavor. So prawns aren't. It's not really a thing that's a
Well,
safe, reliable option here.
we spice that shit the fuck up. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
it's a whole because this is all Louisiana. This is all Cajun food.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I mean, I'd try it, but like here, it's every time I've had it, it's been lackluster. But I
yeah,
was
you
on
got to get the right seasoning, and you got to it's a whole thing.
it's a science at this point.
Yeah.
But when I was on vacation in Croatia with like a couple of friends, and I mean, Croatia, it has access to the Adriatic Sea. It has a lot of like really, really good fresh fish.
Mhm.
And I'm looking at the menu and we are trying to figure out what are we gonna order. And we were like, oh, let's do something seasonal. Let's do something local. That's gonna be like the best quality. And the bitch that I'm with goes, oh, they have shark fin. Sis, that's in the fucking freezer section that's been frozen for
Yeah.
5 years.
Right.
Nobody's
Yeah,
eating
you don't
shark
want
fin.
that. Yeah.
And like, Jesus fucking Christ, like, where do you draw the line? Like, I mean, I'm not saying it. I mean, everything that swims is in danger because of me. But like shark, I didn't know that was an option.
Well, see, where
And we
we
were,
lived in LA, we were near the Santa Monica Pier, which you've seen in like hundreds of movies. Like Pier, Ferris wheel. That's Santa Monica Pier. And so like we could walk down there. That's how close we were. You know what I mean? And so like they had a seafood market, that we would go to where like they that shit came right off the fucking boat. They'd have like shark steaks and like all kinds of stuff. You just get you a lobster and just like throw that son of a bitch on the grill and you're done.
the thing is, like, sharks aren't a thing here. Like, if one gets lost once in a blue moon, that makes like national headlines. Like, oh my God, holy
Yeah,
shit, the
I
shark.
mean, I'm not saying that like I mean I had it one time. I'm not saying that like I'm like I could go for some damn shark right now. It's just like there's tons of other fish I would much rather have than like
when
shark.
I was when I was in Australia, like my cousin's husband, he and his sister, like they did surfing the whole 9 yards. And my cousin is from Bosnia, like she's into the Aussie culture, like she grew up there basically. But she can surf, but that's not really her thing. So they fucking suit me up in a wetsuit. They give me a board. Me and my cousin are just like lounging. We're basically just laying on our boards.
Right?
Meanwhile, her husband and his sister are doing all these crazy things on the surfboards. And suddenly, like, an alarm goes off, and I'm like looking at my cousin because I'm clueless in Bosnia. I'm like,
Oh, shark. Hmm.
"Great hell, what is this?" And she's like, "Shark." Meanwhile, we're on fucking boards,
Hmm.
really. far away from the beach. I mean, I can swim, but I've never swam in the ocean before. It was always the sea, and
Right.
ocean and sea are not really compatible with the water density and all that. And I'm on a fuck ass surfboard. There are no fucking waves. I do not know how to make my wave back. And she's starting to swim back. And I'm just there like, fuck. If the shark takes me, it takes me. I can't do fuck all about it.
Yeah.
It's a surreal experience. And then, like, I somehow waddled my ass back to the beach. It was ridiculous. But,
And
it's
I mean, they, most of the times, most times you're okay. It's, it's the odds that that a shark's actually going to get you, are,
what's
but
funny to me is like,
but it's
people are
never
like,
zero. It's never zero.
technically, I'm more at risk of a cow getting to me than a shark. But it's always funny to me when people are like, "Oh my God, shark infested waters. What do you mean infested? That thing lives there. That's his home. You're infesting its home."
Yeah.
That's like if somebody came to me to
But
my house and they're
what
like,
was
"Oh
it
my
like that? It's the Discovery Channel or whatever that started, like about 20, 25, 30 years ago, I think it was like the early 2000s, late 90s. They started doing Shark Week, and they'd have all these shit, and people were like, people would get all like,
riled
bent out
up."
of shape, yeah, riled up about sharks,
There's this
which
thing
our
where
generation, it was fucking, hold on, I just had a copy of it in my hand. Yeah, it was this shit right here.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, somebody my age, when you go, I mean, we immediately know, like, what the fuck, bum 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 bum.
thing where it's like a map of like shark related deaths in like the past I don't know how many years, and it's all obviously like it's red dots placed and it's along coastlines all over
Mhm.
the world. And there's one and it's in fucking Switzerland. Like I want to know what fucking happened in Switzerland because guess what?
Really, like, God, how'd the shark get there? Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, and when I was on the business trip, like I bit my tongue. I really wanted to ask. So, did y'all know about any shark related deaths in the past 5 years? Like, I really want to know the inside scoop. As if
You literally should have asked him. I'm sure that would have been, that would have been a thing.
they already thought I was weird. I couldn't fucking come to the CEO of my
Yeah,
company.
fucking, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was
Well,
ridiculous.
good.
The thing about Switzerland, we had fondue one night with the cheese thing, the melted cheese. But during the day, that day, I was on a fucking case with some road assistance company. And I was telling the guy who was basically driving me around that we're having fondue that night. And he's like, look, listen, I don't know how familiar you are with the concept, but basically it's it's called a fondue basement, essentially is the translated name. It's basically a dungeon. You go, it's below ground level, there's no windows, and everything smells of cheese. He's like, when you get back to your hotel, take off your clothes, put them on the balcony, trust me, and take a shower, wash your hair, you will stink of cheese, do all of that. And the thing is, I
See,
was like, oh my God, that's
over
excessive.
here,
Sure.
it was like it became a thing in like the 70s. Like they would have fondue parties, you know what I mean? And I'm not kidding you. I've got like two fondue sets that my
Mhm.
parents had back in the day. Like
The thing is,
I've got the little forks and little pots and the whole like shebang,
I was a weird kid and I grew up watching German television. German is my first language. English I picked up sometime.
You told me. Yeah.
But I was a weird kid and I never asked for much. Like when I was small, I would never be like, oh my God, I want the phone. Oh my God, I want this. I want that. Art supplies, books, and weird things I saw on German television. So one day I was like, "Mommy, I want fondue." And she's like, "Oh my fucking God." She would call my dad. She's like, "Can you go to the library? The child is asking for something called fondue." And I was also a picky eater. So whenever I asked for food, they were like, "Oh my God, sure, as long as it doesn't die." Like, and my mom was like trying to figure out how to make fondue. She didn't have none of that.
That's
She would like melt
fantastic.
cheeses in a pan so I could like take bread and like dig it out. And the thing about the fondue place, I put all of my clothes out on the balcony. I washed my
Yeah.
hair. Thing is, I didn't have like a hair dryer and my hair is down to my ass, so I had to like spend 3.5 hours drying my hair with like the hotel thing. It's ridiculous. And I go home and I land and I come to my apartment. My mom is cat sitting and I hug her and she's like, "You reek of cheese." What is up with that?
You
I
freak of
open the suit,
cheese.
you reek of cheese. And my cat, I open the suitcase and
Oh.
Pixie is jumping in. She's acting like a
She's like,
TSA agent.
hey, where's the cheese at? I smell
The cheese.
cheese. Yeah.
But the thing is, I had to wash my clothes. I wore
I
like a
know
dress.
I know it's almost 3 a.m. for you. Are we staying up for a few more minutes?
Yeah, I don't care.
Are
I'm
you
at
working?
working.
Are you working tomorrow or what? Okay, I go. I'm gonna get another beer. So we're taking a break. 1 second. Yeah.
It's fine, fine.
Go get Sweet Angels, you babies. Hold on. Look, I got a little tiny one. Look, it's a little tiny. See, it's a little tiny.
We don't have those here. I went to it's a
It's
store in
I got like a little tiny Miller High Life, a little tiny one. Champagne
oh
and beers.
dude. I went to it's like a huge warehouse type thing because I had physiotherapy and
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
the guy beat me black and blue. Like I have
Good.
bruises everywhere. But yeah, I
I got
needed it. Funny.
Brazilian style garlic sauce, whatever that is. I don't know.
Hell yeah. I got some
I'll try.
caramel brownies, something. I went to the store, it's like in the
We're good.
Republic of Srpska, and I stocked up on like a whole bunch of shit and I got like the thing because we have like now where it's really humid and stuff and it's getting warmer, we have a lot of mosquitoes. And the thing is they don't touch me, but they touch my cats, which I do not subscribe to. And all mosquito repellent methods are pretty like invasive because it's either a candle or some chemical or the thing that you burn and it smokes up like incense, and I cannot have my cats around that. So I got this fucking device which is like an ultrasound mosquito repelling thing, so I'm testing it out and thus far it's been working. So I gotta probably get like one for each room and be done with it because the thing is, out of all the places they could have gotten them, they got my cat on the nose and I will not forgive it. So yeah.
That's not cool. On the nose?
like right here. And how do you explain to a cat, hey, don't fucking scratch that? So I had to get ointment as well to like help her soothe it. And the thing is, Pixie, like her head is so comically small, and also her neck. So even like the smallest sizes of cone don't fit her. Like she slips it right out.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. She's a little
she's
baby.
whack.
Yeah, my little sweetheart Koopy. She has really sensitive skin, and she gets when it gets hot, like she's like like almost like I like allergic to the grass, kind of, you know. And so yeah, so that's
That's
poor baby.
Cecilia.
She keeps
There's like two
scratching
brands of
herself, and you know
litter.
I gotta take her to the vet. Here, see if
My
I can
cat
get her
is
something.
to litter. So there's like two brands of litter that I've come across that she's not allergic to. Everything else, like she starts tearing up her skin and it's like wounds, it's gashes, it's huge. And
Yeah,
she's really
that's what she does too. She scratches herself to where, you know, and I'm like, sweetie, you're making yourself almost bleed. You know, you got to calm that down.
no, she Cecilia really like digs wounds into her.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's,
it's
you know, she doesn't have fleas or anything. She's medicated, you know, so it's like it's some kind of an allergy. I guess I got to get her tested. But
I had to give her oatmeal baths, like to soothe her skin. I
I
would
got her some
literally like
I got her some of that oatmeal shampoo. So
this didn't I literally like it was like a wash basin, a plastic one, and I put a whole bunch of oatmeal in like boiling hot water so it would like well up, and then I put cold water in so it was like lukewarm. And I literally had to put my cat into like an oatmeal thing. I was making Tila porridge.
yeah, I don't know
It
what I'm
was
gonna
a
have to do with her, like seaweed wrap, something, you know.
Did I tell you about
But
that
like
time where
I took her to the vet. You know, I took her to the vet at the end of last. You know, she was like, they were like, yeah, I don't. You know, she just has really sensitive skin. I don't know if there's anything we can do. It's got to be something you can do. Come on.
did I tell you about the time where I had to fucking import shark meat and kangaroo meat?
No.
So I was working from home for a long, long time, and then we had like a new program, and we had to work from the office for like a couple of weeks.
Oh.
And my cat, like at one time, Cecilia, the calico, she would stop eating. She started vomiting and shit, and it was never like I would leave her and she would be completely fine. There was like no vomit or weird activity when I got home, but when I was home, she would start acting up. So I took her to the vet, and he was like, "Oh, that's probably some kind of like protein resistance. Maybe you should try and introduce a protein she's not used to." And I'm like, "That's gonna be difficult." He's like, "Why?" And I'm listing basically all of the food because like I get these variety packs and it basically has one of each. So it's like chicken, pheasant,
Yeah.
turkey, beef, lamb, deer, like all of the fucking everything you can imagine that gets processed into cat food, she eats without a problem. So he was going on the list, and I'm like basically listing, yeah, she eats that. There's the brand of food that I get her. It's this, this, and this. He's like, well, we have no. He was like, we have three options: alligator or crocodile, kangaroo, and shark. And I was like, guess I'll import the crocodile and because it was the easiest option to get.
I gotta be
And it
honest. Alligator's pretty damn good. I gotta say.
had to get it for her. And the thing is, it wasn't even that. She was just anxious that I wasn't like at home. Like I
Right.
spent so much money. I mean, I would have done it all over again, like
Of course.
Cecilia, the baby, but
I'll do it.
like,
Yeah. I mean, these are my kids. I'll do anything for them.
yeah, absolutely. Like one time, because when I got Pixie, like she had fleas. and we medicated Sela right away because she has like a double coat. Her skin is really
Mhm.
sensitive and her coat is really thick, and we got rid of the fleas like instantly. But one time my mom was like cooking something and she like spilled a bunch of pepper, but her eyes aren't that great anymore, so she didn't see it. And I remember coming home and there was like a bit of pepper like spilled on the kitchen counter, and I was like, "Oh my God, a congregation of fleas, a mega flea! What
Oh,
am I gonna do? Are they?"
right?
It, and it wasn't fleas. But the thing about me is like I'm really chill about myself. Like I would have some sort of ailment and I'd be like, "Oh, like I'll wait it out for a day or two, see what happens." But
You
if
know you know how I am. I'm the same way as you. Mm-mm.
but if Cecilia coughs in a way that I don't particularly like I'm calling the vet.
Yeah, for
The vet
sure. 100%.
I'm calling those poor people for anything and everything at this point. I'm like,
Yeah.
her 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 gums are a little bit weird, and they're like, send us a picture, and
Oh,
they're
I'll literally be laying there dying, and like I don't care. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yeah, my baby's gonna be taken care of.
absolutely.
I'm sorry to be
The thing is,
surrounded by dogs because they hear chips.
I when it comes to like cooking for myself, I'm like, my recipes, like the stuff I make for myself, is like 20 minutes tops. Like I'm not slaving away in the kitchen for nothing. But if I find like some cat treat recipe, trust and believe I'm on it. I
You want
bought
to
a
know the weirdest shit? Like, you know what I realized the other day is, and like, okay, I always stand up and eat and have for years. Like, I don't ever sit down unless I'm at a restaurant or or it's someone else's place or whatever. But like, if it's just me, like, and it's not like I don't have like a dining table and the whole deal. You know what I mean? But it's like I have stood at that bar for like, I just stand there and just like that's how I eat, and like I've done it for years.
I eat like on
I
this
cannot
very couch.
remember exactly. I cannot
I
remember the last time I sat down at the table here in like fuck
never
20
like in
years.
this. I have like a huge dining room table in the kitchen. Like it's humongous. It has
I
like
know.
6 chairs.
Me too.
Never used it. Never. Even when guests are over, I'm like, here, come to my living room, bedroom, everything, because it's a
Because
one bedroom.
I'm always still up cooking, even if somebody. Yeah. So
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense.
it's
The
weird,
thing is,
but like I just don't. I don't sit down, and I haven't sat down to eat in years.
because what's the point? Like, the only time I like really like sit down and, you know, engage in the meal is like when Gigi comes over and then we
Sure.
go like to the city and it's like an adventure. But at home, no. And she would like cook and she makes all of that elaborate stuff. She's like, "Oh, do you miss anything from childhood?" And I'm like, "No, let's go out to the restaurant." And sometimes I'm like, "Okay, I'll cook something for lunch or for dinner." And she's like, "Jesus Christ." Like, she calls it whore meals because it's really quick and easy, and it implies that you've been whoring around all day, but your
Huh.
husband is coming home in like 20 minutes, so you have to whip something up really quick.
Like my grandma, if she was gonna, yeah, if she was gonna go, if we were gonna to the store or something, it's like, well, all right, let me take a whore bath real quick, and then we'll go, and I'm just like, oh, God, okay, grandma, you can take an actual bath if you want to. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, that's the thing. She calls it like whore meals because
Yeah,
20 minutes max,
my
like that's
grandma,
all
was-
the
my
kitchen
grandma
gets.
was something else, but wow, full speed ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with like food and stuff, like I can't be like if I'm having guests, if somebody like my mom or like my friends are coming over, like I will put in the effort. I'll make like a nice meal. There will be a cheese spread and this and that and like. But if it's just me, I'm eating tuna from the can. I'm
we
sorry.
don't really we don't ever really even have anybody over here anymore. You know, we meet people out, you know, or something. You know, it's like
Yeah, I mean, that's the
it's too
thing.
much
Like,
of a pain in the ass. It's like I gotta put the dogs up and I gotta do the, you know, it's just like I'm just like we'll
absolutely,
meet you at the fucking restaurant, you know.
absolutely. Plus, I work. I mean, I work from home already, and like, hey, I would also like to be perceived by the outside world from time to time. Like, let's
Well, that's
just
what
go
I was did this morning. I was like, I woke, you know, it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I texted Stacy. I was like, we're gonna go like fuck around and down today, you know. And she was because I
Yeah,
was just like, you know, I'm yeah, I've been here all week and working and whatever else I fight, you know, this shit, you know. I'm like, I don't care where we go.
as long as it's outside. But yeah, I mean, I can't. And the thing is, with me hosting, like Cecilia is acting like every person in the house is a personal offense to her, and Pixie is too friendly. Like she will come up to a guest and fart in its face. So, I mean, I can't have people over. Like after a while, like my social battery is draining rapidly, and you can see it on my face, and I'm like this close away from being like, all right, get out. Like it's easier to control when you're
When I
outside. You can
come, yeah, when I come home, like I don't want, I'm not into entertaining anymore. I want to
so
put on comfy clothes and chill out, and you know, and
and be ugly in peace.
yeah, for
Like
sure, right? Yeah, totally.
I've sent you- I mean, I've sent you pictures. Like my bangs, they're fine now because I babied them, I cut them, I did everything. But like most days, that stuff is standing up like right here because when I go to sleep, my cat is in there. Like she's trying to adjust it because
Oh,
that
yeah.
missing.
After I had like almost a 6 pack last night and like was on stream for like almost like 2.5 hours. Like you should have seen my hair this morning. It was all just like over here, you know,
You
because
know,
it
like
doesn't seem like it, but there's a lot going on here. You know what I mean? And like it was like half of it was going this way, half of it was going that way.
genuinely cannot sleep with my hair down. I did it one time and my hair was like to my lower back.
Yeah,
It
but I
wasn't even.
mean, you have considerably more hair than most people. You know,
I
I mean,
woke up tangled and almost choking because it somehow wrapped itself around my neck.
yeah, I
And
don't
it was
have that going on. But you know, I've got like you know, I'm like to right here. You know.
one time because the thing is here I have the like overhead shower bit, but I don't use it like ever
Yeah.
because I have the like handheld thing. It's easier. But one time I put it on and I was like, yeah, I'll just use this for like, because I was washing my hair already, so why not?
Mm-hmm.
And that thing soaked my hair instantly. I fell down because it's to my ass. Of course, I'm gonna fall down. Like,
It
it's
was
gonna,
suddenly like really heavy, huh? Yeah.
yeah. And I just
Yeah.
basically fell down and then
That's
I hit the
crazy.
back of my head, like, on the fucking shower tiles. And the loveliest thing happened. I blacked out and I only came back to this plane of reality because all of the hot water ran out. And
Well,
I had a dream that I was on the fucking Titanic that was sinking.
we're still on. Do you want to come on for like 5 minutes? Little Jenny Hotes. So I'm seeing. Uh, she was like,
So
"Oh
yeah,
my!" She's like, "Oh my God, y'all are, I love y'all's name." You know that you. Pick. I'm just like, yeah. I just pick a different dumb Yeti name every time. Today we're the Yeti Cultural Society.
zero culture.
Hold on, I'll tell you what I picked. We're live now with the Yeti Cultural. Yeah, the Yeti Cultural Society. Like we'll be the Yeti Adventurer Club, and we'll be the whatever kind
Because
of
why?
British museum shit. I'm trying to make my camera.
Oh my God, I was at the store and when I was done because oh my God, it was such a stressful experience. I hate grocery shopping, but
You
I
grocery
was out.
shop. You were grocery shopping today?
Yeah, because I had to get wine and little things for the house. So I was outside of the store smoking a cigarette, listening to music. The National was on repeat 27 times because
God
I couldn't be
damn.
bothered. Pink Rabbits was blasting
Oh,
because my fingers in the bag and I had that stuff on repeat and I couldn't be bothered because in one bag I'm
I love
carrying a toad.
all their shit, but like those two albums, you know,
It's immaculate.
those two back to back, High Violet, and then what's the one after it with Pink Rabbits on it? It's called
Hold on. I need to Google that.
shit.
I cannot think of it. I'm
It's
Googling.
yeah, that's like life soundtrack shit.
Trouble, that's the name of the album.
There it is.
Trouble Will Find Me, that's what it's called. Yeah, that one. That stuff was blasting, and a group
If I
of
stay in trouble, fire.
they, they
That's like that was like my theme song forever. You know, I was like, yeah, I'll never leave.
I love that album. I have all everything they ever produced lives
Oh
on
yeah,
my phone.
me too. But I have those two on vinyl. I got High Violet and that one too. Look at Jenny Hotes, Jenny Hotes. Jen, what are you doing? Jen, where are you? Jen, why are you here? Oh, here's all my children. Here, if I bribe you guys with a chip, will y'all be cool for like a fucking minute? If I stay here. Oh wait, that's
I
a
want
little
to like
tiny
have
chip.
a record store now, so I want to see when my next paycheck hits because if I go now, I will declare bankruptcy because I know myself and I know I will buy
If
an.
I stay here, trouble will here, Eddie, sweet boy.
So I have to go. I hope they have that because I'm getting it. My
If I
mom has her
stay
like record
here,
collection,
I'll
but
never leave.
I was.
I am out at dinner. I wish I could. Oh, well, Jen logged in anyway. All right.
Oh, thank you,
Jen
Jen.
loves us that much that she just showed up at random. Man, wait until you hear that podcast that we record. I don't want to spoil too much because we were guests on it, but the Homewrecker podcast that we just recorded. Look, hey, can you see Calliope behind me? Look at the little gremlin. You see her? See her little green face? She's like, "Can I have a chip?" We got into the whole where Jen's not supposed to go on the mountain shit. Yeah. And it was such a good talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I
Yeah.
need
I
more.
don't know when it's gonna drop, but yeah. Monique and Alex are so damn cool.
I'll follow them. I need to know when it's gonna be up. But yeah, I need more content to watch because that crime whatever guy is I mean he's posting really frequently, but not frequent enough. That's like two
Jen,
videos
really did you listen to us talk about the woman the scientist that disappeared?
disappeared. I started it, didn't finish it yet.
Yeah, no, it's cool. But Jen wants to do more of those. Like she likes that murder shit, and we had a good time doing it. It was fun,
Yeah, I mean I think that's a really cool like thing to explore, especially if you enjoy doing it. Like I
I mean, I don't really listen to that stuff. I'm not a
That's for girls.
I think you girls, yeah, I was about to say, and I was like, is this gonna be sexist if I say this? And I was like, no, I don't think so. But that's a girl. That the girls like that. Y'all love that goddamn murder shit, you know?
Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think part of it is because a lot of women have accepted the fact that they're like permanently at risk and in danger. So they're like, let me look at
Well,
behind the
yeah.
scenes
I
and
mean, of
myself.
course, that's yeah, for sure. That's a thing, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm watching because I follow all of them, and a lot of them like start recycling like content, and there's like so many cases, and they always seem to pick the same ones. So I follow like a German guy who's really, really cool, and I love his videos. But I found the guy at the Baker Street Bureau that I
Yeah,
showed.
no, that yeah, that guy's got a cool channel.
Yeah,
And
the guy
I'm
has.
glad, yeah, and I'm glad that like he's starting to blow up because I like his production design. I like there we go. I like his production. I like his whole thing he's got going on there. You know,
Definitely, and
it's
like I
fun.
was watching videos and I sent you the link and you shared it with
That's how.
Jen.
Well, I mean, that's
And
how I found out about it. Yeah.
I didn't even like I saw that he had a few videos. I watched all of them. Like you know me, I'm not really like paying much attention to that sort of stuff. I am now because I'm participating in it.
Well, I mean, yeah,
But
because but you're most of the time you're drawing or painting and stuff while you got those
yeah,
things going in the background. Yeah.
and I was dyeing my hair actually, and Mark Gatiss finished with his BBC documentary on the history of horror, as always, whenever I dye
Yeah.
my hair.
Yeah.
And one of his videos, like a new one, popped up, and he was like, "So, aspiring YouTuber stuff aside, but my goal is 100 subscribers by the end of the year." And I'm like, "Wait, so this isn't like a huge channel thing?" And I was so shocked, like I had to make the first comment on YouTube that I ever made because I usually don't fucking comment anything. I don't look at the comments. I don't read the
Oh,
comments.
I've been checked out until we started fucking with YouTube, and now I pay attention to all of it. You know.
No, and I was like, listen, buddy, if I can help it, you'll have that. Like, give it 2 days and you'll hit the mark. And the funniest thing is, he actually did. And he messaged me and he was like, so you were right. I just did 100 subscribers. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Congrats.
You know, we should. Me and Jen should try to talk to that guy. We should try to get him on the pod. We get
Absolutely.
you. We get you. We'll get you on there too. We'll all if like if we can get that dude to come on the pod, like Jen would be into it. Like we'll get you on too at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that because, I mean, the content is great. Like, I love everything about it.
It's he's got a really fun channel. It's really interesting for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love to be part of that because I mean I love a good murder. Not to sound like Sherlock Holmes, but that scene where Mrs. Hudson is like, "Don't worry, Sherlock, there'll be a nice murder for you to solve,"
I know, right?
cracks me
That
up.
show is so good. You know, it's
They
and I mean I signed up for Rachel told me about some show that like originally was on like AMC, and so I signed up for AMC for the month. You know, because it was like, oh, okay, I'll watch that dumb show and whatever else is on there, and like it's literally like the only original show that they ever had on AMC that like isn't on their app, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It's what are you guys erasing this from history or some shit? So, but anyway, all the Sherlock and all that shit's on there. So I'll probably do a Sherlock rewatch again now because I'm like, well, I gotta watch something on there. And I,
saw
you
an
know,
article.
and I tried, and you know, nothing against them. And I watched a couple of episodes, and it's actually really good. Everybody in it does a great job. I just can't get into it. Is that you know, everybody's going crazy. Everybody goes crazy about that interview with the Vampire Show. And like, honestly, I'm one of those nerds that like it only that universe only exists in the books for me. You know,
Mm,
like I
yeah,
saw the
because
I saw the Tom Cruise thing, and I'm like, okay, whatever, but like I'm
I liked the portrayal of I mean, the guy, like this one, he looks the part. But the thing
he's
is,
really good.
really good. But the thing is, I'm more used to the sort of personality of Lestat from A, the books, and B, from Queen of the Damned with
I
Alaya.
know, right? And like the guy that plays Louis is great. They're both great.
But I just can't.
I
I
don't have any problem
simply.
with it. I'm just kind of like I just can't get into it.
Did you see? I'm not sure how credible it is, but I saw an article. Mark Gatiss is returning to the Sherlock universe, but they're doing like a thing about Jim Moriarty.
I don't know. It would probably be easier to get. I haven't heard anything about it. But it would probably be easier to get. What's his name? I can't think of
Andrew
his
Scott.
name right. Yeah, Andrew Scott. Yeah, it would probably be easier to get him than to get Cumberbatch and Freeman right now.
Yeah, because I mean they're tied up with like their Marvel ordeals because they're both in the MCU and they have a whole bunch of other projects. Martin Freeman is doing theater as well as is Benedict. And the
Yeah.
thing is, as much as I love them, Mrs. Hudson is dead. Like Una Stubbs is dead, and I cannot watch that show.
I don't think you can go back and start that again. I feel like it's over. That ship has sailed. It's time to move on.
Yeah, but I would be interested in watching like the
Oh,
Andrew
would I
Scott.
watch a Moriarty show? Fuck yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
100%. Because he's great. He's a great actor.
he's a great actor. He deserves so much more credit. I loved him in Fleabag. Like he was fantastic.
Fleabag doesn't get enough props, man. And like I'm never subscribed. I should just get the DVDs of that or something because like I would
Like,
rewatch that again because but I'm never subscribed to Amazon, so fucking
I can send it to you probably because I think I have it downloaded or something. But it's incredible. Like
legally we would go through all legal channels to do all of this. Just letting you know.
absolutely. I think
Yeah.
somebody sent it to me like it's have
100%. Yeah, it's all legal.
but yeah, whenever I cut my bangs and they turn fucked up, I'm like, Claire, it's French.
There's so much gold in that show. That scene,
I love it.
that fucking scene where they're knocking on that door and like somebody yells whores or what sluts or whatever they yell, and she turns on, she goes, yes. I mean, the two of them together are funny as fuck.
That scene where it's like her mother's funeral, I think, and she's like, "Oh my god, I look so good." She's like, "Just wipe her foundation." That's the thing. I'm not wearing any.
Yeah, I know. It's the whole thing's good. That and like the season 2, okay? I think it's season 2, right? Where like it literally starts out with her looking in the mirror with a bloody nose and like all fucked up, and she goes like, this is the love story. That's like literally one of the greatest beginnings of like anything ever. It's so good.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Like, I just love that show so much, and that comes from somebody who's like seen 15 TV shows in their whole life because I'm really, really like it's just hard
No,
to get
I
me.
know. I don't even recommend TV shows to you most of the time because I'm just like she's not gonna give a shit about this. Yeah.
I've seen like you have to like really pitch it to me, and then we need to hold like
Well, see,
like
I'm a story nerd, and I'm looking at it from a writing perspective, and like I really like long form storytelling, like cinematic long form storytelling, because like the world and like the characters and stuff get time to breathe and develop in a way that you a lot of times you can't that you can't achieve in like a 90-minute movie, you know. So that, I mean, that's why I got so, and they were making some really fucking great shows for over a decade, but that ship has sailed. That it's over.
The only way like that you can get me to watch like a TV show is if it's like animated and it's like one season and that's it because I'm drawing it.
I tried again. I signed up for Crunchyroll again to try, you know, and
I can't with anime. Like anime is
I'm already like, okay, I'm the, you know, I'm watching more Battleship Yamato, and then like I'm just gonna be like, okay, whenever this runs out, I'm just gonna let it go,
like
you know.
if it's Studio Ghibli
I just
anime,
miss the whole anime, except for our boy, you know.
obviously. No,
I'll watch. I will literally watch him those documentaries of his like over and over again. You know, like
absolutely
just
love that man.
just because I'm like that dude's like he's like my fucking spirit animal. I'm like I want to be that guy.
I feel the same way about anime as that comedian I sent his videos to. He did YouTube before he did like comedy. Chris Fleming, that guy with the curly hair,
Yeah.
some asking him like, "Why don't you start a podcast?" And he's like breathing into his microphone, and he's like, "I somehow think that something awaits for me in the great beyond if I resist." That's how I feel about anime. Like,
Yeah.
I simply cannot. And I'm not saying I'm sure there's some wonderful anime stuff, but the thing is, I cannot
I've
get
tried, and I just can't get into it. It's
doesn't.
not real to me. You know, it's I'm like I'm not I don't get invested in it like I do.
The thing is with me, that like I
Like
had a problem.
I want to see Akira again. You know, and a couple of things. You know, and that I'm gonna watch a couple of things like that while I have it turned on, and then you know at the end of the month I'm just gonna let it fucking expire. Because I'm just like, I'm like, look, I'm never gonna watch fucking One Piece, whether it's live action or fucking anime. You know, I don't care.
Like I don't like the anime art style where it's like really, really oversimplified. That's what
Mhm.
Studio does differently to me because it's very detailed. Like the characters may be simple, but the backgrounds.
Yeah, you can't even put those. You know, in my brain, you can't put those things in the same. I mean, I realize, yeah, it's okay. Technically, it's the same shit, but it's not the same shit.
It's not the same shit. Like I vividly remember watching Spirited Away on like a German TV channel when I was a kid. And there was this one scene where Yubaba like basically summons Chihiro and they show just like a close up on of her hand and it's like these rings and those red fingernails and it's just like
I
this
know.
and she like that ring scene is the reason why I'm always like decked out in jewelry.
Have you
Like,
watched those documentaries that there's like 2 or 3 of them
I
where
have
he's like the guy's he's incredible, you know?
incredible guy. No, I love him. I love him so much. And the other day I was rewatching.
He's like on the roof. He's on the roof of Studio Ghibli, and he's up there smoking. He's like, "This would be a good place to die," you know. And I'm just like, I love this guy.
He's looking at a cat in one of them, and she's like, "Look at her. She
Yeah.
has no schedule."
She has no schedule. Yeah, I know. It's so fucking funny. Because I guess because like he has like a little house that he keeps like next to down but like he also has a regular house where him and his wife live and all that shit. But like when he's working, he has like a little house, and he'll go over there and like but you saw that shit. But it's so cool to me, you know. It's like
Thing is that
and he'll just go over there and he'll just make himself tea or like ramen or something, and just like start spouting off, just like yeah, I should be dead right now, you know, but you just have to work until your nose bleeds, you know. And I'm just like, Jesus God, you know.
they're trying to retire him for like years now. That
He's
man will not.
retired like 4 fucking times, and like he's never gonna retire.
Nope.
He's never gonna. Miyazaki's never gonna retire. He's just not.
The last time, like the last
And
retirement, I
God
was
bless him. You know, he shouldn't retire. What else is he gonna do?
nothing. That's the thing.
Nothing.
Like I rewatched What We Do in the Shadows, like that vampire show,
Mm-hmm.
recently, and there was this whole episode I missed. I know that Tilda Swinton did a cameo as Eve from Only Lovers Left Alive in it,
Oh,
and
you told me that, but yeah, I didn't. I haven't seen it.
but the thing is, there's a whole other episode. I don't know if I was painting and didn't catch it, or if I didn't watch that episode. Jim Jarmusch
Probably.
makes an appearance in it with Sofia Coppola.
That's
Like,
funny. Yeah.
get killed by vampires.
That I mean, you know, Jim Jarmusch has like the perfect career to me. You know, he just kind of like when he can get the money together, he does whatever the fuck he wants, and like you know, then he's out.
But the people were like, oh, that's like big actors for. I mean, he's not like the huge director, like you said. He has to wait to get money for the project to do whatever he wants. But he got like Tilda Swinton, which I mean, she's never like this
Johnny
huge.
Depp,
He
Hiddleston,
got,
you know, like fucking, Adam Driver, Bill Murray.
he got
Those are
Tom
big
Hiddleston
names. Yeah.
praise. Like, how the fuck did you convince the guy to be like a broody vampire? Like, unpopular opinion, I fucking hate Adam. Sometimes I just want to be like, get it together, man. Like, you have a gorgeous vampire wife, you have a vampire car, a vampire mansion, you have like a guy who does all your dark bidding, and you want to fucking die. Get it together.
Yeah,
Love that.
it's I don't know, man. He's just, he's just there's not going to be anybody else like these people ever again.
Absolutely not.
The industry is never going to be in that place where you can have like a Jim Jarmusch, like when Christopher Nolan is like not a thing anymore. Like there's never going to be another Christopher. Like he's the last Christopher Nolan. That was the last David Lynch. And I mean, even somebody like all these independent indie guys, like I know I know you don't watch gangster movies all the time or whatever, but like when Scorsese's gone, there's no more Scorsese's. It's just not going to be a thing anymore.
Yeah, because now everything is like overly optimized for a larger audience, and therefore it speaks to nobody. So it's we're a nice surprise for me personally was Robert Eggers and the things he's doing now. He's doing this werewolf movie, which I'm excited for.
But when Eggers is gone, there's he's probably the last Robert Eggers. Look, we're at a point now where like we do have. There's a couple of guys who made some. There's like 3 of them that have that are YouTubers that have pulled cash together and have made like supposedly that I can't think of what it's called right now, but that movie Obsession, maybe, is it called Obsession? Supposedly it's good, okay, and it's like It's gonna end up making more money than like, you know, it's doing better than Mandalorian and shit right now. You know what I mean? And it's like, which is yeah. I mean, we don't even have to get started on that. It's fucking garbage. But yeah, but and then there's they made that. It's like I think maybe it's Korean where it's like it's about to come out where they're like trapped in like underground somewhere trying to find their way out or some kind of shit. Anyway, there's some we might be in a space where there's some weird independent shit going on right now, you know. But as far as big studio movies, fuck no, no.
The thing is, I noticed, like, in terms of actresses, all of my favorites have retired ages ago. Like, the
Mhm.
thing is, me and my mom used to love Keira Knightley. When's the last time you've seen Keira Knightley in anything?
She does she occasionally puts out a movie, and I think she has a Netflix series going right now. But you know that is, and I watched the first season of it. It was fun, you know.
Mia Wasikowska, who played, like, Alice in Tim Burton's Alice in
Mhm.
Wonderland, who played Ava in Only Lovers Left Alive, she retired. She left the
Stoker,
industry.
Stoker,
She,
dude. I love Stoker. That was a crazy movie, man.
but yeah, I mean, a lot of the actresses that I really, really like are nowhere to be seen.
Is she really out of the industry?
She retired.
No, I mean,
French girl that I sent you a picture of the other day, Astrid Burgess Frisbee, like, maybe she does, like, independent French cinema or theater, I'm not sure. But for a while, the last movie I saw her in was that King Arthur thing with Charlie Hunnam and Jude Law. Like, it was a big movie. I mean, it wasn't that great, but
I found that I have a copy of that the other day. I remember watching some of it when it came out.
like, the
It's
only
called
thing
it's called King Arthur Legend of the Sword, I think.
that's
Yeah.
fun. I've
I
seen
think
it
it's a
in the
Guy Ritchie. Isn't it a Guy Ritchie thing?
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I've seen but Guy Ritchie, like, I've seen The Gentleman. That was, like, the last movie that I've seen from him, and I was just like,
Yeah,
I guess.
that's like serious. I mean, like we liked Guy Ritchie like way back when he was like hardcore independent, and you know, I mean, when you end up directing like the live action like fucking uh Aladdin for Disney, you know what I mean? It's like you kind of lose
Yeah.
credibility with me, you know.
What?
He's producing that thing with that gangster show with Tom Hardy now, which is really good, you know. But I mean, that's mostly Tom Hardy.
He's doing young Sherlock as well, and
When I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna. No.
you know where I was gonna, I mean, I lost it at the idea of Sherlock Holmes looking like a Peaky Blinders character. But where they really, really lost me is I saw the trailer and some guy, I don't know who he was supposed to be in the show, he says to Mycroft, your brother is the most interesting thing about you, because Sherlock got up to something and Mycroft was like, I'm sorry about my brother. And the guy tells him, like, oh, your brother is the most interesting about you. Like, as somebody who loved Mycroft, how dare you? How fucking dare you say that?
Yeah. Right.
Like,
No, I
I,
mean, it's weird, man. You know, I don't care. You know.
it's a different portrayal, but what do you mean? Mycroft had a gun, brother. He had a
No,
gun.
I understand it, but it's like you know, Sherlock Sherlock came along at the perfect time for me, and it was like the perfect update. and it like everything just lined up, you know. Like it was like there was technology, but there wasn't too much technology to fuck it up, and and it was it's modern, but it wasn't so modern that it kills it,
I
And
they
now it's just kind of like,
for me,
okay, I don't want to see another iteration of those characters.
they fucked it up with Eurus because I don't know what it is with Sherlock lore, but they love adding a sister that doesn't exist in the source
Yeah,
material, which
I know, right?
I guess, but it's just too much for me. But I also like, if you're gonna do a Minecraft, please, for the love of God, somebody make him fat. Like they did it in the BBC show when they did the Abominable Bride. Like we got
Yeah,
that
I
Minecraft
remember.
potential.
Which is that which is it's pretty much its own little masterpiece. You know what I mean? Like,
The thing is, when it was on television, on Croatian television, and that's the first episode I saw, and I thought every aspect of that show was gonna be that. And then I find it and I start watching season one, and I'm like, wait, so they're not Victorian?
yeah,
Where
right.
where are the coats and the suits and the waist? Why
That's
isn't
literally
Minecraft?
like the last thing that I watched. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah,
No, but I love that. I love that so fucking much. But also, like, I had this discussion so many times with people before. Like, there's a lot of like modern movies, TV shows where it's like an adaptation of Hamlet. The Lion
hmm,
King is Hamlet is just
sure,
lions.
yeah,
A friend who's like a hardcore like Doctor House fan, I'm like, yeah, that's Sherlock.
hmm,
Just
pretty much. Yeah,
a little. And she was hardcore arguing with me, like, bitch, they mentioned Moriarty in that show and also Irene Adler. Like, you cannot convince me. So yeah, I mean, I would watch an Irene Adler spinoff, honestly.
I, 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 I think we've talked about my love for that episode, and like that to me is maybe one of the finest 2 hours ever filmed. It's like way up there. It's like up there with like movies and shit. Because it
No,
is just so perfect, and like she's so good, and that weird relationship the two of them have, it is completely perfect. It's like,
absolutely. It's
yeah,
it's everything. I
it's
mean,
everything, and it's they're so ridiculously in love with each other, but they are. I don't think they'd ever even hold hands. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's perfect. It's so perfect.
like that's an asexual man and a lesbian, but
Basically,
they're
yeah.
not.
But they're in love. You know. I
I
have a
think
T-shirt. I have a T-shirt that, and I'll wear it on stream some night. But I have a T-shirt. I'll pull it out, and it's just a black T-shirt, and like the whole thing is like their text exchange. That's the whole shirt, where she's
no, I
like, turn the BBC on now, and all that shit, when they're texting back and forth at the end of it.
no, I love that episode so much.
Uh,
Wait, I also like the one. What's it called? Mm-mm-mm-mm. The blind banker one, where
yeah.
he's like pretending.
Uh,
He's like, "Can I use your balcony?" Yeah, sure. Freak. Love that one. And Hounds of
they
Baskerville. I mean,
like
first
there's
the
there's
first
there's not a bad episode of the whole like like there's nothing. I know you don't like Eurus, and that, like, but beyond that, it's not. There's not a bad episode. There's nothing you can go, yeah, okay, they they needed to fill an episode, and they fucking came up with this bullshit. You know, like every one of them's a fucking banger.
Absolutely, but there is that one scene where like Mary dies and gets shot right in front of Mycroft, and he gets basically home and opens the fridge and it's fucking empty, and the face it makes, it's the most human he's ever looked. And it's just like a empty blank fridge, and his kitchen is ridiculously ugly and disgusting. And I'm like, yeah, like, listen, buddy, you're the British government. I'm sure you have a housekeeper and you pay people to stock your fridge. Like, I'm not buying that. Like, I'm sorry. That's one thing where I'm like, I know that you're trying, like, to.
I read it as the connotation is like he's never home. You know, like he doesn't want to be home alone with his thoughts like that, where he's like, you know, pulling shit out of the fridge.
Yeah, but still, like, have a can of tuna. My God.
He's always at the club. He's always at this fancy restaurant. He's always here. You know, whatever. You know.
Shocked that the parents in the episode are actually like Benedict's parents.
Yeah, that's funny. I got him right. I got him all framed right there. Yeah.
The Cumberbatch family +1.
Yeah. +1.
That was shocking to me, and also that John and Mary were actually, you know, married.
Yeah, and I didn't know that until you told me.
Yeah, they were married, and then
I
they.
ain't paying attention to it.
I don't know if they were married, but they were together. They have like children together.
Yeah. I don't think they were married. I think they were long term, you know, and then they weren't. All right, my friend. I'm about to take these dogs outside and let you roll into 4 a.m. We're past 3 a.m. eternal.
I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, that's a whole thing that's gonna go on here too. So
the moment I take this makeup off, the bed is not safe for me. Let's just say that much.
yeah, I'm probably gonna. I might go exercise or something if I feel like it, or I might just crash out. But there's not going to be very many steps that lead up to the crash out.
As few as possible.
As few as possible.
The lighting setup looks great.
Thank you very much for helping me critique that. And as always, a pleasure to be on stream with you.
A pleasure.
And we will do this again soon.
Hell yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.